Where's my yogurt? What about my spicy strips? That's not right. Where are my snacks? You stole my food and left me a bite? This thief is quite polite. Whose stuff is this? It's so filthy. Don't throw it. Who is it? Come out. I see you. I can see you. I can't get out. You really are inside? I'm not on your side. It seems my space has connected to yours. You stole my things and made up such a ridiculous story? Sorry, I've been without food and water for 4 days. I had to take your things to survive. Please, you used my spicy strips to survive? Seriously? Are you for real? No food or water for 4 days? I thought I wouldn't make it this time. Luckily, you still have food there. Are there really monsters on your side? Infected, or what you'd call zombies. Don't scare me. I have no reason to lie to you. A sealed bottle of water here is worth more than gold on my side. Worth more than what? Gold. You have gold over there? Is no one picking it up? It can't be traded for food or clean water. So you mean if I give you food and drink, you'll give me gold? Yes, I promise. Prove it first. Real gold. I just found a little bit. If you can give me food and water, I can find more. What kind of water do you need? Clean water. And basic first aid kits. Anything for inflammation, fever, or stopping bleeding works. Fine, as long as you have gold. Or anything valuable, you can trade with me for food. Deal. You wait, I'll get you water right away. Do you have water? Mineral water? Purified water? Milk tea, drinks, any water you want is fine. Okay, you wait. I'll get it for you immediately. What time is it? Why aren't you out helping with work? You aren't feeding the cattle, what are you fussing with now? A young girl, coming back to the village to farm. What will people say about our family? Just wait until I trade for some money, so mom and dad don't have to be suppressed by grandma and uncle anymore. Let's see who laughs then. Just use these for now. Captain Sue, I'm at my limit. If I die, please look after my son. Don't talk nonsense. Since I found you, I won't let you die. Hot, clean water like this is too luxurious right now. Save it for the sick children in the group. Drink up. It's so sweet. Captain Sue, where did you find the drinks? It's hard to explain in a few words. Anyway, from now on, we'll have clean water and food. Really? Really? Captain Sue, aren't you keeping this infected core to absorb it? His space on the other side is too small. We have to help him upgrade first. Is he the one giving you water? Yes. Something else has arrived. What's this? A glowing pearl? It smells so rotten and fishy. This is the residual energy of an infected. It's called an infected core. After purifying it, it can expand your space. But don't touch it casually. Residual energy from an infected? You want me to touch something from a monster? I'm not doing it. Just find me some gold jewelry instead. Our space is too small right now. I can't transfer large supplies. If you absorb the gold through the space will upgrade and grow. Once the space grows, I can find you more gold jewelry and valuable items. As long as the space grows, I can trade for more money. Mom and Dad won't have to suffer anymore. I'm going for it. Clean it, and it won't be gross anymore. Touching it directly is still too disgusting. Let me try absorbing it with the space. What a strange feeling. I don't feel hungry at all. Instead, I feel full of energy. My dark circles are gone, and my vision is clearer too. Why do I feel like even my body has become lighter? This infected core energy actually has such effects, but business comes first. I don't know if the space grew after absorbing it. Hey, liar. The space didn't grow at all. That must be because there wasn't enough energy. A low-level core can only temporarily strengthen your physical condition. There's a cooldown period for absorbing cores. You should be feeling dizzy and feverish right now. So I was disgusted for nothing? I will continue to collect cores for you. As long as the energy is sufficient, it will definitely upgrade after purification. Although the space didn't get bigger, I do feel my physical strength improved. This investment wasn't a total loss. You wait, I'll go get you something to eat. I can't take your things for free. Pork buns made by my parents at home. So fragrant. I can't just take the rest of the rice and oil. Otherwise, when my parents get home from farming, they'll think there was a thief. 2 buns should be enough for him to fill his stomach for now. Captain Sue, you asked me to find valuable things. It's the apocalypse now. Can money be eaten? Don't talk nonsense. It's been like this for a long time. In the past, I'd kick a gold chain if I stepped on it. There isn't even a moldykin here. What's the point of finding gold? Look, standard wedding gold jewelry. This place is too poor. Just this little bit. Come over and see what this is. This, am I hallucinating? Traded for it with a core just now. So much meat. Where did you trade it? I want to trade too, using gold, right? I'll tear down this entire building to find gold for you. Big meat buns. How long has it been since I've seen normal food? Captain, I have to save some. My son is still eating moldy crackers at the base. I can't eat it all by myself. Eat it. There will be more food later. As long as we find gold jewelry, normal food and clean water can be traded for. Really? Really? Let's trade this gold jewelry over right now. Gold bracelets, gold necklaces. Although the origin of these things is unknown, I can use the excuse of selling old family heirlooms to cash out small amounts legally. As long as it goes through the standard recycling process, I can trade for some emergency cash. Dad, Mom, you won't have to look at Uncle's family's faces anymore. This isn't just a business opportunity, it's a responsibility. Look at the Xia family's girl. Got her through university, still ended up back in the village farming. What will people say about our family? What's the point of a girl reading so many books? Better to get married sooner. Wait until I trade this batch of gold. So Mom and Dad don't have to be held down by Grandma and Uncle. See who laughs then. Haha. Young lady, the style of this jewelry is quite vintage. Why are you willing to sell it? Do you have an ID and proof of source? Selling old family jewelry for some emergency cash. Bought in a big city for a high price, absolutely pure gold. Okay, today's gold price is $599. The recycling price is usually $499. Seeing that your quality is good, I'll count it at $550 per gram, 55 grams in total. Deal. 30,250 yuan transferred. The origin of these items is hard to explain. I can't just sell like this long term. I have to go through the craft items, inspection, and regular recycling channels. But with this starting capital, I'll buy some emergency supplies to send to Suyu first. Drinking water, compressed biscuits. canned food, disinfectant wipes, and basic first aid kits. These are enough to sustain them for a while in the apocalypse. Use the remaining money to buy new phones for mom and dad. This space is not just a business opportunity. It also means responsibility. I have to be careful. Drinking water, compressed biscuits, and first aid kits. Captain Sue, we're saved. The children at the base are saved. This must be a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's our financier. As soon as day breaks tomorrow, we'll search for more gold jewelry and old supplies. Ching Ching, why did you buy so much stuff? How much money did this cost? You child, just got home, why are you spending money so carelessly? Mom, Dad, I bought these phones for you. Uncle's family's needs are their own responsibility. Don't be afraid to use them. Oh, these are so expensive. The old phone I have works just fine. From now on, you'll use these to video call me. Xiaqing, help. The infected nest is approaching. Urgent need for something to block the door. What? Oh, Ching Ching. What's wrong? Why do you look so pale? Did you get heat stroke? Go inside and rest quickly. Mom, Dad, my stomach suddenly hurts so much. Maybe I ate something bad. I'm going to the bathroom. Run slowly. I'll make you some brown sugar water. The door is breaking. Xiaqing, do you have anything to hold the door? A long tool would work too. Where would I have a long tool handy? Is a broom okay? Too fragile. There are too many infected. We need something to keep the distance, or something to disturb them with strong light. Strong light disturbance, I have that. Can't worry about that now. Hold them back first. Captain Sue, fight for it. I'll cover you, you rush out. Hey! Catch, jam the door. Back up. Retreat from the side window quickly. Glad we made it. This trade is so intense. My heart can't take it. Oh, so that's why you bought so many things. It turns out you hit the jackpot, Mom. This is all money Ching Ching earned from taking orders. Your mother doesn't know many characters, but it's a total waste to use such good phones. Your cousin is in high school this year. Let him take these phones to look up information. Take it out? How are you talking to your elders? You should take care of your cousin. My parents' phones. I bought them with my own money. Uncle's family's needs are their own responsibility. Whatever I buy with my money, I can give to whoever I want. You're rebelling. You unfilial girl. Grandma, the phones are for my parents to use. If you don't listen to reason, I'll tell everyone in the village about my cousin skipping class to play games. Let's see how Uncle handles him. You just wait. I didn't have the confidence to let you bully me before, but now I can earn money myself. Still want to take advantage of us? No way. Xiaqing, we retreated safely through the side window. Those tools of yours helped a lot. As long as you're safe. Any good stuff this time? We retreated in a hurry this time. Didn't find any gold jewelry. Just grabbed some other things along the way. Don't know if they're useful in your world. This material, this craftsmanship, looks very special. This special craftsmanship and material. Even if I get it appraised, I can sell it for a good price. The imagination and settings in this book are really good. I can use it as inspiration. And write one myself, an original apocalypse fantasy novel called Wasteland Skyward, and post it on a web novel platform. Take the necklace for craft inspection. Write the novel myself. That way, earning money is solid. Oh, this screen is huge. Watching videos without any lag. Old Xia, this phone of yours isn't cheap, right? Your daughter just graduated, didn't she buy it with a web loan? When the debt collectors come, they'll show up at your door. Old son, what are you spouting nonsense for? My daughter takes orders online. She earned that money with her own skills. Unlike your son. Only bought you a generic brand phone for New Year's. It lags so much you can't even open WeChat, right? Don't be smug. Humph. My daughter is willing to spend money on me. Does it have anything to do with you? Captain Sue, this roasted chicken is so fragrant. I haven't eaten normal meat in so long. Eat slowly, no one is going to snatch it from you. What else does the benefactor want, Captain Sue? As long as I can trade for some supplies to save my son, I'd sell my life to him if I had to. He needs special materials and valuable items from the old era. As soon as day breaks tomorrow, we will continue to clear the blocks. As long as we find what he needs, the people in the base won't go hungry anymore. Let's clear out a few more infected tonight. Save the gold for his storage expansion. As expected, this craftsmanship is quite special. Once I get the official appraisal report, I can approach a reputable auction house or jewelry partnership. First chapter, The Apocalypse Descends. With these authentic apocalypse materials for inspiration, this novel is bound to be a hit. Hello? Oh, Ching Ching. I heard you graduated college and went back to the village to farm. Get to the point. I'm holding my wedding at a hotel in the city this weekend. Come be my bridesmaid. It'll be a chance for you to see the world, instead of rotting away in the village. Sure, I'll be there on time. By the way, check if you need any fresh agricultural produce for the wedding. Trying to step on me to feel superior? Since second-hand sweet potatoes are stuck in surplus, I'll take this opportunity to push these unsold goods and establish my first batch of limited-time supply sources. 5-star hotel, big diamond ring, Wang Sisi. Since you're so eager to pick a fight, I'll go pay you a visit. But before I go, I need to absorb the gold I traded from Sui first. Oh, the energy this time is stronger than the last. Good thing there was a few days in between, or my body really couldn't have handled it. My nearsightedness is actually gone. The energy purified by this gold not only enhances physical strength, but even restores my vision. My whole body is full of power. A bit dizzy and feverish after absorbing it, but it's worth it. Great, the space finally expanded by a few square meters. Now I can carry even more supplies. While I have this energy, I'll go help Dad with the farm work. Ching Ching, you were doing fine in the big city. Why did you really come back to farm? Uncle, I quit my job. I plan to come back and help my parents. Aren't you afraid of being the laughingstock of the village? You're a college student with delicate skin. How can you handle the hardships of farming? Uncle, I used to help out on the farm all the time as a kid. That's not what I call hard work. A pesticide tank with water weighs dozens of pounds, plus it's hot and full of bugs. A girl like you wouldn't even be able to lift it. With my current strength, let alone dozens of pounds, I could run with it on my back no problem. Just wait and see, Uncle. Ching Ching, what are you doing in the fields? Go back quickly, you don't need to help here. Dad, I told you I'm back to help you farm. And check on our vegetables while I'm at it. What for? Vegetables are selling for pennies now. It's all hard work and no profit. Don't worry, Dad. I just took a huge order online. And I've already received the deposit. I'll take care of all our crops. You can sell them? You really got a deposit? Of course. Our tomatoes look great. Give them all to me once they ripen in a few days. Dad, go take a break. I'll do the spraying. No, this tank is heavy, you can't carry it. It just flew. That speed is faster than when I was young. Dad, I transferred 5,000 yuan to you. 5,000? These tomatoes are only pennies per pound. Why would you need so much? Just take it. After we harvest this batch of tomatoes, we'll replant the whole field with cabbage. Cabbage? You can't make money on cabbage now. You have to wait until November. My big client specifically ordered a large quantity of cabbage. This is what we call contract farming. Trust me, we won't lose money. WeChat payment received, 5,000 yuan. 5,000, alright, I'll listen to my daughter. I'll head to town to buy the cabbage seeds now. Suyu's side is in extreme need of food. Cabbage is durable for storage, high yield, and better suited to meet the base's needs. Xiaoqing, you took the hand signals. We need basic first aid supplies. The children at the base have high fevers. And are barely hanging on. Boss, fever patches, throat lozenges, disposable masks, disinfectants, and fill a complete first aid kit for me. Then head to the supermarket next door. Get me a few boxes of children's nutritional powder and clean water. Suyu, first aid kit, fever patches, and the children's nutritional powder have been sent. Hurry and save them. Brother Su, Brother Yao, you're finally back. So many kids in the base have high fevers. My little brother is delirious from the heat too. They won't last without fever-reducing supplies. Where's Daodu? How is my son, Daodu? Sister-in-law is holding him in the shanty. Daodu hasn't eaten in 2 days. Don't panic, supplies are here. Take them and distribute to the kids. Remember, don't use the medication recklessly. Read the instructions to the doctor first. Quarantine the serious cases. Fever patches, first aid kit, we're saved. The kids have a chance now. Tianrui, there's no more food. Daodu is barely holding on. Captain Su. Use the mineral water to mix the nutritional powder. Feed him a little bit, don't overfeed the child. Clean water. Ah, he drank it. It's all distributed. Captain Su, what does Comrade Xiaoqing need? I'd sell my life to him if I had to. He needs valuable items. Jewelry, or old documentation. Cook these noodles. To help Tianrui regain her strength. Food and first aid supplies save lives. But they can also trigger chaos. The base must establish food regulations as soon as possible. Otherwise, no matter how much food there is, it will be chaotic. Suyu, you've got some drive. Trading first aid supplies for gold jewelry, that's a profitable business. Must find time to get it professionally appraised. This necklace's craftsmanship is the most unique. It will match the new dress I bought. Wang Sisi. You want to use the 5-star hotel to mock me for returning to the village to farm? Today I'll show you what it means to earn money on one's own merits. Going there this time. I'll also promote the villagers' unsold produce and establish my first supply source. Old classmate, I'm here to bring you a big gift. Isn't Xiaoqing supposed to be farming in the village? How can she afford such a nice dress? Sisi, happy wedding. Oh, isn't this our village's high achiever? I heard you quit your job to return to the village to farm. Couldn't hack it in the big city? Back to relying on your parents, huh? What's the point of farming? The sweet potatoes on those few acres of mine, no one is buying them, it's a huge surplus. Driving me crazy. Exactly. A woman's best bet is finding a good husband. Ching, is this dress rented? It must cost a lot of money per day, right? It's rented. Second aunt, your sweet potatoes. And Grandpa Gia's potatoes, I'll take them all. I'll buy them at the standard market price. No price gouging. What? Ching, don't tease your aunt. If you don't believe me, I'll transfer the down payment right now. Let's sign a contract and follow the proper procedures. WeChat payment received, 2,000 yuan. She actually paid. Ching, you're doing big business. Who are you trying to impress? Using your parents' money to show off? That piece of broken glass around your neck, you probably bought it at a street stall to pretend, right? Young lady. May I see your necklace? This special cutting technique. This necklace's craftsmanship is very special. Miss Ya, would you be willing to have it appraised privately? And then sell it to me? Mr. Li, you must be mistaken. What kind of treasure could a village girl have? I've been in the jewelry business for decades. I would never be wrong. Miss Ya, as long as the appraisal is sound. The price is negotiable. How is this possible? Sorry, Mr. Li. I'm not planning to sell this jewelry right now. This was the true purpose of me coming here. To solve the surplus of village produce and establish a stable supply chain. Why do you have food and we don't? Share some with the rest. Food is limited. Anyone who dares to stir up trouble will be directly exiled from the camp. We are starving to death. You're forcing us to die. Living on instant noodles and these snacks isn't enough. The camp is almost collapsing. I must establish distribution rules. Otherwise, even with more food, it will be chaotic. Captain Sue, they're starving. There are too many of them. I'm afraid we can't hold out. Meat. It's fresh meat. And sweet potatoes. Quiet. As long as everyone follows the rules, everyone will be able to eat. But from today on, there must be order here. Food will be registered uniformly. The elderly, weak, and sick get priority distribution, and the rescue team gets rations based on tasks. Those who do not comply leave immediately. We'll listen to the captain. We'll follow the rules. Organize the personnel. Register and distribute the sweet potatoes and meat. Make sure the kids get the fish and meat soup first. Tomorrow morning, bring the team and follow me to search for valuable supplies. Although this place is a bit remote, it's over 200 square meters, 800 a month. Renting it as a warehouse is definitely worth it. The half-year rent has been transferred to you. Pleasure doing business with you. Warehouse sorted. Next, set up a small farm produce station to procure durable agricultural goods. Awesome, got the startup capital. Suyu, you must hold on. This is a win-win deal. Captain Sue, this time, we collected quite a few old era metal materials and jewelry. Xiaqing should be satisfied with this. Watch out. High-level armored infected. Ordinary cold weapons can't even scratch its armor. We're in big trouble. Retreat. Captain Sue, I'll fight it with you. Xiaqing, high-level armored infected. Standard weapons can't stop it. We need heavy objects to seal off the passage. Seal off the passage with heavy objects? Need to find something heavy and sturdy. Suyu, lure it to the abandoned elevator shaft. Or a narrow corridor. Prepare for a heavy blow. What kind of defense is this? The gods must be protecting us. Our important partner has taken action. High-level gold fragment. The energy is definitely enough. The space is leveling up again. Sue, are you dead? This batch of building materials cost me a fortune. Still alive. Here's a high-level gold fragment for your space. It should expand significantly. High level? That's great. If there's another jewelry shop nearby, help me find more valuable items. You want work? Search this area carefully. Metal settings or old era records, bring them all back. Understood. Today, we're the strongest rescue team in the apocalypse. He's buying other sweet potatoes for 40 cents a pound. Why aren't you buying from your own uncle? My uncle's. You must give me 500 yuan in advance today. Mom, Ching, that was a formal contract signed with others. Everything is bought at the standard price. How can I just jump the queue and pay more? Mom, stop shouting. I'll give the 500 yuan, okay? Just consider it helping out uncle. Dad, you can't give that money. We must follow the rules in business. This is the standardized contract for the village's orders. As long as uncle's sweet potatoes meet the standards, I can buy them at the set price. But absolutely no skipping the line or price gouging. Have you lost your mind? I'm your own grandmother, and he's your own uncle. Now that you've made some money, you don't even recognize your elders? Grandma, this isn't about recognizing elders. Doing business requires integrity and rules. Everyone in the village is watching. If I open this door now, how can I conduct my business in the future? You ill-mannered little girl. I'm going to tear up this worthless paper today. Grandma, I'll say this clearly today. If uncle wants to sell his sweet potatoes, he must follow the uniform standards. And don't come to my house to cause trouble anymore. I provide for my parents. Uncle's affairs are for him to handle himself. Captain Sue, please save my grandson. This is my ancestral jade bracelet. Take it. Old one, get up quickly. What happened? Captain Sue, a severe gastrointestinal outbreak has hit the camp. The water might be contaminated. Over a dozen people are vomiting, have diarrhea, and high fevers. We must quarantine them immediately. Everyone must only drink boiled water. I'll keep the jade bracelet for now. As collateral for the supplies. You need clean water. I'll find a way. Xiaqing, a gastrointestinal outbreak in the camp. We urgently need oral rehydration salts, clean drinking water, and basic disinfectant supplies. The doctor says it must be contained immediately. Suyu, basic medication and rehydration salts have been transmitted. Use these protective supplies first, and follow the quarantine measures. Received. The camp's gastrointestinal issue has basically stabilized. Next, Li Yao and I are going to enter the abandoned underground vault in the wealthy district. We're scouting. The situation underground is unknown. Don't risk your lives for gold. Don't worry, the gold is just for trade. What really matters is swapping for supplies to survive. Just stay alive. Everything else can wait. Understood. Old son's 300 caddies of cabbage. 100 caddies of potatoes. The counts match. Old Xia, your bookkeeping is getting more and more professional. Qingqing is truly capable, leading the whole village to find new markets. Uncle Sun, everyone's produce is of good quality, and I have formal supply chain channels. Following the contract means everyone can earn money with peace of mind. Qingqing is right. From now on, our village's produce will be priced uniformly, with uniform standards. Captain Sue. Is this the golden vault the senior spoke of? Prepare for battle. Hello, Miss Zhao. I am the producer for the studio. Your original apocalyptic novel, Wasteland Sunshine, has excellent data. We would like to buy the first-round film adaptation rights. We are offering 1 million as an intent fee, with follow-up contracts based on development progress. What do you think? 1 million as an intent fee is acceptable, but I have one condition. I won't sell all the copyrights. I must retain the original author credit and screenplay approval. No problem. That shows responsibility for the work. We agree to keep your credit and approval rights. We'll send the electronic contract to you shortly. The deposit can be transferred today. The startup capital for the rescue team is finally sufficient. Xiaqing, we've hit a problem. The energy emitted by the purple gold we found has attracted a swarm of infected. You're surrounded. What support do you need? The infected are closing in, we can't engage them. We need to set up a temporary defensive perimeter. Transfer the wounded from the team quickly. We need high-intensity floodlights to disrupt them, sandbags to block the passage, as well as protective masks and folding stretchers. Received. I'm immediately procuring large quantities of folding stretchers, floodlights, sandbags, and protective masks. I'll also prepare a batch of purified water and compressed food for you. Find cover and wait for me. Space teleportation. You need to install the high-power floodlights immediately. Aim them at the passage where the infected are approaching. The others, move the sandbags to reinforce the line, put masks on the wounded, and prepare to evacuate with the stretchers. Qingqing, our Sunshine Farm produce station is getting more professional. All paperwork is in order. It's honest work. Dad, from now on, we will do everything by the rules. No matter which relative comes to ask for favors, we only conduct legal and compliant business. No purchasing banned items illegally, and no special treatment. This purple gold's energy can actually resonate with the spatial rift? Could it be the key to maintaining or expanding the spatial passage? Qingqing. We're just helping the village collect sweet potatoes and cabbage. Is it necessary to run to the county and register a small company? Dad, we want to grow the business. Formalization is the first step. I didn't just register a company. I also went to register the warehouse I rented. Doing things by the rules feels more secure. From now on, our accounts must be crystal clear. The current revenue comes from 3 main sources. First, the price difference for moving agricultural goods. Second, the formal licensing fees for my web novels. Third, those special vintage accessories, sold through legal testing and auctions introduced by Old Zhao. With these legal sources of income, we can do everything with our heads held high. Boss Xia, please verify the shipment. It's all here. But since this is an agricultural company, why are you importing so much fast food and compressed rations at once? While we handle agricultural transfers, we also bundle emergency food packs for rural areas, as a supplement for our e-commerce outreach. Rest assured, we strictly adhere to the rules in business. This purchase contract is in duplicate. Must be kept on file. And we only buy legal daily goods and food. Never touching any illegal controlled substances. Boss Xia follows the rules, I trust you. Contact me anytime if you need more. Of course. Captain Su. With this shipment of supplies sent by Ms. Xia, the brothers can finally have a full meal. These supplies are enough to keep us going for a while. Everyone's morale and physical condition have stabilized. This is our capital for surviving in the apocalypse. Since our logistics are secure, we shouldn't wander aimlessly like before. From today on, we start planning a fixed camp here. Leo. After eating, take people to inspect the surrounding building structures, and mark out the blind spots in our defense. Understood. Little Xia, this business of yours is quite unique. Boss Wang, I've seen quite a few big trucks coming in and out of your warehouse recently. But I only see crates of food being pulled in. And barely any trucks taking goods out. Your inventory only goes in and never out. That's not typical for e-commerce farming outreach. Oh, Boss Wang. The online sales channels haven't fully opened up yet. I'm just taking advantage of the manufacturer's promotions, stocking up while it's cheap, that's all. Fine, as long as there are no contraband items. Just make sure you know what you're doing. I must find a way to improve my accounting and logistics cover. Otherwise the secret of this space will be exposed sooner or later. Suyu, in the real world, receiving supplies here might face some limitations. I'm trying to find a way to solve it. How are things on your end? Don't worry. With the purified water and compressed food you sent earlier, we've just rescued a group of trapped elderly and children in the ruins. Everyone's morale has stabilized. Auntie, did these good snacks really come from the unseen sunshine? Mother for us? Yes, that's Auntie Xia Qing. She's been helping us all along. Great. Thank you, Sunshine Parcel. Sunshine Parcel. Sunshine Parcel. Little Qing. The kids gave the things you sent a name. Calling it the Sunshine Parcel. As long as it helps them, it's fine. Just remember, don't let them think this is a divine gift. This is just us doing our best to help humanity continue. Qing, the vegetables collected today. I've registered and stored them all according to your method. The accounts are perfectly clear. Dad, I trust you most with this. From now on, the logistics for this agricultural business will be in the hands of you and Mom. Qing, your business is growing so large. Even setting up some supply chain. Can you handle all this by yourself? Mom, don't worry. This is a formal agricultural business. I have a professional team helping me manage it now. The channels are very stable. No problem at all. Captain Su, look at this logo. This should be a private vault from the wealthy district of the old era. The door lock has been broken, there's movement inside. This sound doesn't seem friendly. There's a high-level infected guarding it. Prepare for battle. Qing, thank you so much. If you hadn't bought everything at the purchase price, these vegetables would have rotted in the fields. Uncle Li, don't be so polite. We signed a formal contract. This is called win-win cooperation. From now on, as long as the produce is good, I'll take it all. Let's build this supply chain together. Old Lee's cabbage 500 caddies. Potatoes 300 caddies. It matches. Qing, the statistics for this batch of orders are all sorted out, Dad. Your bookkeeping is really clear. Even faster than my computer calculations. I used to think that doing this was a big boss's job. And that I couldn't help, but managing truckloads of vegetables for the first time, I feel much more secure now. Dad, our Sunshine Farm produce station will depend on you to keep watch. You are the core member of our family team. Fine, as long as you don't mind that your dad is slow. I'll take care of all the counting of the produce. Captain Su, I heard that in these rich people's vaults, there are many special materials and precious metals. If we can get our hands on those, we won't have to worry about our base's construction funds. Assess the situation first, safety first. Suyu, it's fine for you to scout. But don't risk your lives for gold. The situation inside is unclear. I don't want anything to happen to you. Don't worry, gold is just a trade item. What's really important are the survival supplies. We won't lose our lives for a few pieces of metal. Yes, you must ensure you stay alive first. Gold can wait. Safety is the most important thing, understood? Captain Su, this thing's shell is too hard. It won't be easy to deal with. It's a high-level armored infected. Don't engage. Fall back. Prepare to use construction braces and jacks. Look for a chance to block its path. Li Yao, spread out. This monster's shell is too thick. Conventional weapons are useless. Don't fight it head-on. Xia Qing, we've encountered a high-level armored infected. It has blocked the passage. We need heavy-duty pulling equipment to lure it away and trap it. Received. I'll transmit a full set of steel braces, engineering ropes, heavy-duty pullers, and high-intensity floodlights right away. Use the terrain to trap it. Li Yao, shine the floodlights in its eyes. The others, provide cover. I'm using the steel braces and engineering ropes to set a trap in the abandoned elevator shaft. Lure it this way. Drop the steel braces to seal the entrance. Captain Su, this move was brilliant. It solved it without any bloodshed. This isn't just a regular gold box. It's a core component of old era equipment. I'm ashamed to bring it back to Xia Qing for research. Stepping into the vault. Found it. This is the most valuable thing. Xia Qing, the vault is taken. Aside from gold bars and jewelry, there are also some old era devices. Xia Qing, the vault is taken. Aside from gold bars and jewelry, there are also several old era hard drives. Excellent. Send the items over first. I will sort and process them. The amount of gold is too large. We can only take a small portion through official recycling channels to avoid unnecessary trouble. The special materials and ornaments, I'll send those to Elder Zhao for official inspection. As for these hard drives, they cannot be made public yet. We must perform high-level backups first and keep them for internal research. Those items that look like antiques or artifacts, we absolutely must not touch them. The legal risks in reality are too high. Seal them all away. The craftsmanship of these materials is unheard of. If these were taken out, they would definitely cause a sensation. Elder Zhao, that is why I came to ask for your advice. I want to have these items undergo the most authoritative and formal inspection, Ms. Xia. The items are indeed high quality, but I must warn you, regardless of how high their value is, you must ensure that they have proof of a completely legal and compliant origin. Otherwise, once they enter the market, they will bring endless trouble. Don't worry, Elder Zhao. In my business, legal compliance is the top priority. Boss Su, I've received everything from the vault. But these things must never be sold directly. The risks in the real world are too high. We must strictly categorize and handle them. How do you plan to arrange it? You understand the rules of reality better than I do. Tell me your plan first. We definitely won't touch these antique artifacts. The origin is unclear, and the legal risk is too high. Seal them on the spot. Second, the gold stash. The origin is unclear and the legal risk is too high. Seal them on the spot. Second, for the gold, I will only take a tiny amount each time to recycle at legitimate gold shops or banks. Third, these hard drives are top secret. They remain classified. I will find an absolutely secure technical team to first perform backups and research. As for these few ornaments with special materials, I plan to send them directly to an authoritative agency for inspection. Good. The base's daily consumption is quite high. We must take steady steps and never lose sight of the big picture for the sake of small gains. You are measured in your actions. I trust you. Ms. Xia, the metal forging process of this jewelry is very rare. It doesn't look like common mass-produced items on the market. It has extremely high research and collectible value. Elder Zhao, you are a master in this field, which is why I brought it to you first for your expert opinion. I want to go through the proper channels to have a comprehensive material analysis done. The item is indeed a rare find. But I must give you a friendly warning. The industry is being checked very strictly now. The more precious and rare the item, the more essential it is to have proof of a legal and compliant origin. If there is no clear legal origin, do not let it enter the market casually. Otherwise it will bring you endless trouble. Don't worry, Elder Zhao. In my business, legal compliance is always the first priority. I will establish a formal crafts company and complete all procedures and inspection reports. Ms. Xia, those old hard drives you brought. Although the physical damage is severe, after a few days of emergency repairs, we successfully backed up and restored a portion of the underlying data. Nice work. Were you able to extract any valuable core information? Most of the data turned into valuable core information? Most of the data turned into scrambled code, but we managed to decrypt one core log. Surface level. Look at these high-frequency keywords that were repeatedly flagged. Old era laboratory. And this, infection source sample analysis. Old era laboratory, infection source. Suyu, are you listening? I am. What happened? The hard drive data from the vault has been partially restored. It not only mentions a top-secret agency called the Old Era Laboratory, but also explicitly contains the words infection source. This may very well be related to the original truth behind the outbreak of the apocalypse virus. Find a way to send me the coordinates and data. It seems we need to go and visit this Old Era Laboratory. Suyu, I prepared all the supplies. Besides the basic epidemic prevention items and food, I've also sent you a whiteboard and markers. A whiteboard for the base? Now that there are more people, simple relief can only help for a short while. We need to set rules and establish a system. Get everyone moving. Only then can the base truly function. You're right. That's exactly what I'm preparing to do. Ready to receive supplies. Qin, this logistical support is amazing. You even prepared the whiteboard for our meetings. Everyone, quiet down. I've gathered everyone here today to announce the new rules of the base. From today on, this base won't support idlers, nor will there be any privileged class. Everyone will be divided based on their physical condition and skills into search and rescue, logistics, medical, and patrol teams. Leo, you lead the team, responsible for scavenging supplies and scouting paths. Be sure to prioritize safety. Understood. Guarantee mission completion. Tianrui, you are detail-oriented. You are responsible for allocating nutritional food to children and registering supplies for all personnel. Dr. Lin, lead your people to establish a standardized medical area and take full charge of the base's hygiene and epidemic prevention. Don't worry, Captain Su. I will keep track of every bite of food. It won't be wasted. With these epidemic prevention supplies, the risk of cross-infection can be minimized. The base only has one rule: do your own job and protect each other. No kneeling or worshipping here, and no cult of personality. We are a team. Anyone who breaks the rules leaves. Do you understand? Understood. Qin, ever since you started buying our produce, everyone has had something to look forward to. We were short-sighted before. You all grow excellent produce. We will cooperate long-term from now on, to live a better life together. Boss, look clearly. That camp actually set up new tents. And they're distributing clean food and water. Humph. In this wasteland, fat sheep are meant to be slaughtered. Comrades, brothers, get ready to work. Uncle Sun, this is the final payment for your 2 acres of sweet potatoes. Go ahead and count it. Oh, Qin. I was short-sighted before. I never expected you. A young girl could sell all our villages, unsellable sweet potatoes, and sell them at such a fair price too. Exactly. Qin is the hero of our village now. From now on, whatever we grow will be up to you. Rest assured, everyone. As long as we follow the contract and ensure vegetable quality, we won't have to worry about sales in the future. Together, we'll put our village's produce on the map. Suyu, the first batch of village sweet potatoes has been settled. The villagers are full of energy now, and their attitude towards me has changed a lot. Hi Guan, how is the situation on your end? It's not looking good. A group of strangers has appeared outside the base. They should be scavengers from nearby. They haven't opened fire yet, but are sneaking around scouting the place. Scavengers? What do they want? They probably saw that we've been eating well lately, and set their sights on our food. We don't want to trigger a large-scale, bloody conflict right off the bat, so we plan to focus on defense. I understand. Focus on defense. I'll immediately purchase a batch of high-powered searchlights, loudspeakers, anti-riot nets, and sirens to send over to you. Force them to retreat first. Listen up, those inside. Hand over half of your food and clean water. And we'll leave. Otherwise, once we break in, we'll wipe out everything you have. Turn on the lights and sound the alarms. What is that? It's too bright. Last warning. Retreat immediately, or face the consequences. It's too bright. Last warning. Retreat immediately, or face the consequences. What the hell? Where did they get so much professional defensive equipment? Retreat. Hurry, retreat. Boss, those people are way too weird. They don't just have plenty of food, they can even afford to waste electricity on searchlights, loudspeakers, and sirens. Their defense is like an iron bucket. We can't even get close. Well equipped? This means they have an extremely stable source of supplies and energy. In this wasteland, having stable food makes them the fattest sheep. Go. Call all the brothers from the nearby neighborhoods and assemble. A piece of fat like this, I'm eating it for sure. Elder Zhao, you looking for me? This weekend, there's a private high-end appraisal and networking event in Shanghai. Many experts in the circle will be there. I'd like to invite you to come along. It's the perfect opportunity to introduce you to some formal crafts wholesalers. Thank you, Elder Zhao. This is indeed a great opportunity. Is there anything special I need to prepare? Just bring one of the most representative special artifacts you have. We are focusing on showcasing the craftsmanship. No need to bring anything too extravagant. I'll pick something suitable and bring it. See you this weekend. Hello, madam. Today is a private event. Please show your invitation. Yes, hello. Today is a private event. Please show your invitation. Hello, I'm here by the invitation of Elder Zhao. No problem, Miss Ya. Please, come in. Elder Zhao is already waiting for you in the second floor lounge. Miss Ya, come and have a seat. Let me introduce you. These two are experts in the world of artifact collecting. Old Li and Old Zhang. Hello, Mr. Li, Mr. Zhang. Nice to meet you. I look forward to learning from you. Did you bring the item? Take it out and let everyone have a look. It's this one. A metal carved ornament with a special technique. The texture of this metal and the carving technique. This is very rare. It doesn't look like standard mass production, but rather like it involved some unique forging process. Yes, the main appeal of this ornament is the special craft. I am currently preparing to open a formal crafts company, and I hope to have the opportunity to cooperate with you all in the future. Miss Ya is reliable in her work, and the origin of her items is clean. Once your company is registered, I'll be the first to introduce you to clients. Hey, everyone, look who this is. Isn't this our former classmate, Xia Qing, who went back to the village to farm? Xia Qing, how did you get in here? This is a private, high-end club. Those who come here are celebrities and experts in the business world. It's not a place just anyone can waltz into. I was invited to discuss cooperation. What does it have to do with you? Discuss cooperation? You, someone who? What does it have to do with me? Discuss cooperation? You're someone who spends time in the village dealing with sweet potatoes and cabbage, running to a high-level appraisal event to discuss cooperation? Do you even know what art is? Don't tell me you sneaked in just to see what it's like. Did you sneak in? People can return to the village to farm, and they can also earn money by their own skills. I came in upright and straightforward with an invitation. It's you who are making a scene here. Aren't you afraid of losing the face of your so-called elite circles? You country bumpkin, how dare you lecture me? Fine, just wait. I'm going to ask the organizers. How did they let a country bumpkin in here? I'm going to expose you in front of everyone today. Let's see if you can still show your face in Shanghai after this. The high nutrition fresh milk and defensive gear have arrived. Everyone, replenish your energy and secure the rooms. Don't just hand out the supplies. This milk came at the perfect time. The guys have energy now. This shield material is really solid. A full sense of security. Everyone, attention. Form a defensive shield wall. Turn on the high-intensity lights and sound the sonic disruptors. Release the Silver King. Captain Su is mighty. The defensive gear sent by Sister Qin is so effective. Don't be fooled by her. She's just a country girl who went back to the village to farm. The necklace she's wearing. It must be a fake bought at a street stall. Coming here to pretend to be an expert, Jiejia. Jiejia, stop making a scene here. Why shouldn't I say anything? This is a high-end educational event. Sneaking in a country girl with fake goods. It just lowers the status of everyone here. Excuse me, madam. This is a private networking event. Please watch your language. Miss Ya is an honored guest invited by me. Elder Zhao, you must have been fooled by her. How could a country girl have any real treasures? This necklace must be fake. Since you're so certain it's fake, why don't we have Elder Zhao and the appraisers check it on the spot? Fine, let's take a look right now. Elder Zhao, this technique is so unique. It's completely different from any known carving technique on the market. The material structure is also extremely rare. It has extremely high artistic and research value. It is definitely a rare treasure. People can go back to the village to farm, but they can also earn money through their own skills. Miss Ya, since you have such excellent sources of goods and exclusive craftsmanship, why don't we cooperate? You can establish a formal crafts company. I will be responsible for the channels and authentication. Let's promote these high-quality items to the official market. Who knows if your machines are malfunctioning? Even if it's real. Someone who went back to the village to farm, where would she get such high-end channels? Maybe this item has a shady origin. Madam, our authentication, equipment and experts are top tier in the industry. Your repeated unreasonable interruptions here are an act of disrespect towards us, the organizers, and all the guests. Security, please escort these two out. Do not disturb our normal proceedings. Miss Ya, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. This is the first formal material and craft inspection report. With this, your items will have clear proof for formal business cooperation. Thank you, Elder Zhao. This is exactly what I need right now. Captain Su, this looks like a laboratory. These devices look much more advanced than the ones in our base. They are indeed good gear. This is a high-precision material analyzer from the old era. Xiaqing. We explored a research station from the old era and found a batch of advanced testing equipment documents, along with some special material samples. That's great. Send the equipment documents and samples over. Let's confirm the findings from both sides. These wasteland materials might have great practical applications. But remember, no matter how rare they are, they must go through formal scientific testing procedures. After ensuring safety and compliance, can we consider follow-up cooperative research? Never just sell them directly. Understood, safety first. I will send you the sample reference numbers. Miss Xia, based on this inspection report, I represent several reliable craft distributors and formally propose a partnership to you. If you are willing, we can follow formal procedures to sign long-term procurement and agency. If you are willing, we can follow formal procedures to sign long-term procurement and agency contracts. Elder Zhao, thank you for your recognition. However, since we are entering a long-term partnership, I plan to standardize the entire process. The current individual business and town warehouse no longer meet the future development needs. I have decided to go to Shanghai to register a formal crafts and new materials technology company. Ambitious. Shanghai's commercial center. Setting up a company, there will be a huge advantage for you to consolidate resources and establish a standardized supply chain. Young lady, I look forward to seeing your new company listed in Shanghai. Haha. A new company. A new beginning. Whether it's the real-world supply chain or the apocalyptic rescue network, everything starts running from here on. Su-yun, you sent a photo to my phone. Is there some important information? There is a picture inside. I wanted to show it to you. He's an orphan. He doesn't know what his name is. I told him that this was a gift from Mommy Chin Tian in the sky. He is very happy. He wants you to give him a name. Let's call him Little Lucky. I hope that in this cruel apocalypse, he can always grow up lucky and safe. I used to think that the apocalypse was just a channel to trade supplies and earn startup capital. But now, it was just a channel to trade supplies and earn startup capital. But now looking at this child, I finally truly realized that there are real, living people there, desperately struggling to survive. Xiaqing, I sent the base's preliminary planning map to your phone. With this batch of supplies as a foundation, I plan to designate a special safe area in the base to set up a children's zone. Good. What children's protective supplies are needed? Give me that list. I'll find a way. Good. Mom, Grandma, Auntie, you haven't been back in over half a year. You all look so thin. Grandma, Auntie, Uncle, it's been a long trip. Sister, Qingqing said. She's been busy with the legal procedures for a formal company in Shanghai these days. She said she'd come to pick us up today. How come we don't see her? I'll call my cousin and ask. My dad booked a hotel for you nearby. Let's go settle in and get some rest. Linjin. My mom and sister's family came from so far away. Why did you only book a standard room in a budget hotel? It doesn't even have a window. What's wrong with one room? Land in Shanghai is precious. It costs hundreds a night. They are from the countryside. They can just squeeze in for one night. I have to meet clients and have meetings soon. Don't annoy me with such trivial matters. You're a jerk, sister. This jerk, sister. It's okay, it's okay. We can squeeze in, we can sleep fine. Don't let us coming for medical treatment, 'cause you and your husband to fight. Squeeze in? You've come all this way for Grandma's treatment. How can you stay in a place where you can't even turn around? Let's go, let's check out. We'll find a clean and spacious business hotel. Qingqing, aren't you busy with the paperwork? How did you get here? Auntie, the environment here is terrible. The ventilation is poor too. Grandma is here for medical treatment. How can this work? We have to change places. Hello, we aren't staying in this room anymore. Please process the checkout. You already booked it. According to our store's policy, there are no refunds for late cancellations. according to the platform's cancellation policy, within half an hour of checking in, and without using any of the room's facilities. We have the right to request a full refund. If you cannot handle this here, I can immediately contact the platform's customer service to intervene. Retrieve the security footage for verification. Okay. I'll process the refund for you in the system right now. Auntie, I booked a clean and spacious business hotel nearby. I booked a family suite and a standard room, so our family can be more comfortable. It'll also be more convenient for the hospital. The child was just greedy for some food. He didn't know any better. Don't hold it against the kid. You were standing right next to him while he was grabbing things. Is that also not knowing better? The base has just established rules. Supplies for the old, weak, and young are allocated specifically, and stealing is strictly prohibited, since you won't discipline him. The base will handle it according to the rules. Your personal labor for food quota for tomorrow will be deducted, as compensation for him. If there's any more bullying of the week, you will be kicked out of the core camp. Yes. Captain Sue, I will strictly discipline him in the future. It will never happen again. Little Lucky, the base's rules will protect you. But you must also be brave. In the future, if someone tries to take your things, shout for help loudly and find the patrol team immediately. Don't let people bully you. Yes, I'll remember that, Uncle Sue. This hotel doesn't look cheap at all. You didn't even blink when you checked out earlier. Auntie knows you are filial. But how long have you been back in the village? Where did you get so much money to book such a nice room? Don't get mixed up with those online predatory loans. Yes, ching. You said you were doing agriculture. Can you really earn that much? Auntie, don't worry. I haven't touched anything messy or illegal. My money was earned purely and honestly. It seems it's time to explain the establishment of the formal supply chain and the emergency supply company clearly to my family, so they don't have to worry all the time. Auntie, Mom, Dad, I brought you to Shanghai this time. Besides Grandma's medical treatment, there is another important matter. I plan to formally register and establish the Qingtian Supply Chain Company here in Shanghai. A supply chain? Ching. Your business is growing bigger and bigger. Mom, I feel uneasy about this. Mom, don't worry. Our company mainly handles agricultural product transit, pro-farmer e-commerce, and emergency supply storage. Every transaction is based on formal contracts. It is absolutely legal and compliant. Dad, in the future, our village's vegetable fields will be the company's first batch of cooperative farming bases. You and Mom will be the company's cooperative farmers. Good. This is something Dad can do well. I'll definitely ensure the quality of the vegetables for you. Auntie, the urban side harvest and warehouse scheduling in Shanghai is something I want to entrust to you. You've lived in Shanghai for so many years, and you're very meticulous. I trust you the most to handle it. Trust it to me? Okay, as long as it's a legitimate business, Auntie will definitely keep a close eye on it for you. I won't let anyone fool you. Miss Ya. It's not enough to just have enthusiasm to start a supply chain company. Finance and, Miss Ya, to start a supply chain company. Enthusiasm alone isn't enough. Finance and taxes must be crystal clear. I've introduced a senior financial consultant to you. Lao Lu, hello, President Xia. I've reviewed your business sectors. For agricultural products and emergency supplies, we can establish strict procurement approval and storage management systems to ensure every flow of goods is traceable. That's great, President Liu. I only have one requirement. All funds, cash flows, and procurement contracts must be legal and compliant, able to withstand any audit. With that said, I can rest easy. For those special crafts you had inspected earlier, I've also contacted several formal institutions for you, following legal agency and sales processes. Thank you, Elder Zhao. With your and President Liu's supervision, the foundation of Qingtian supply chain is finally solid. The accounts of the supply warehouse must be verified every day. This is the lifeline of the base. Don't worry, Captain Sue. I've recorded every bit of consumption in the books. Nothing will be chaotic. The children's area has also been settled. Little Lucky is recovering well. Yes. Thanks to the nutritional powder and clean water sent by President Xia, the child's fever has broken. He is in much higher spirits now. With rules and logistics, our base has finally, truly taken root in this wasteland. Everyone, be quick. Pack these old quilts and winter clothes up. Everyone, be quick. Pack these old quilts and winter clothes up. It's getting dark. We must get back to the base immediately. Brother Yao, with these, the base won't have to worry about winter. Hey, not a bad haul. You're from the Qingtian base scouting team, right? What do you want? What are you doing here? Your base eats well and lives in luxury. My brothers are drooling with envy. Drop the supplies and come with us. Captain Su, we are at the ruins 10 kilometers away. We've been surrounded by raiders. They have many people. Brothers. We are trapped in an abandoned 2-story small building. Hang in there. Use the terrain for cover and hold your position. I'm bringing people over right now. Xia Qing, Li Yao's scouting team has been ambushed. We need rescue equipment. What kind of weapons do you need? The other side has many people. They want to steal food. I don't need firearms. That will only trigger a larger scale firefight. We need protective gear and tools to create chaos. No problem, we can't get firearms in the real world anyway. I'll provide you with top-spec protective helmets, portable high-intensity searchlights, first aid kits, and heavy-duty engineering ropes. Sending them over now. Make sure to bring everyone back safely. Received. Listen up, those inside. Hand over the warm supplies and food you are carrying. And we will spare your lives. Otherwise, once we storm in, you'll spare your lives. Otherwise, once we storm in, you'll be sorry you messed with us. Like hell. Brothers, hold the line. Turn on the high-intensity lights. Prepare to throw the engineering ropes. Use the height advantage to push them back. My eyes. What is this? Abandon everything. Release the ropes. It's Captain Su. He's here to save us. Brothers. Put on the helmets Sister Qing sent and charge out. They have blinding devices. Retreat, retreat. Li Yao. Use the first aid kits to treat the wounded brothers first. Disarm these captives and bring them back to the base for questioning. Verify which camp they belong to. Start talking, honestly. Our base has rules. We don't practice vigilantism. We only act according to the rules. Don't kill us. We were just starving, that's why we came to steal. Keep interrogating. As long as you cooperate with the questioning and tell the truth, the base will not only treat captives well, but also let you trade labor for rations. Speak, who directed you? I'm telling you, we were just outside skirmishers. Yu Lu, there's a massive raider organization in Inya City. They have been eyeing your base's supplies for a long time. This time they just sent us to test you. If their main force moves out, you absolutely won't be able to fight them off. You absolutely won't be able to stop them. Xia Qing, did you hear that? They said, there is another large raider organization in Inya City. If troops come, we use generals. If water comes, we use soil. Since we are being targeted, let's prepare for total defense in advance. Today's meeting is mainly to discuss how to deal with those captured raiders. Among them, there are many common people and the old and weak who were forced to join. Spare them, Captain Su. Those common people, especially the children, it's too hard to live in this wasteland. Our base now has a stable food source. Can we try to save the children? Tian Rue, I understand your feelings. But how can the safety of our base be guaranteed? What if there are spies mixed in? If we invite wolves into the house, everyone will be in danger, and suddenly increasing the population so much. The pressure on health and epidemic prevention will be immense. Li Ao and Dr. Lin's concerns are valid. Therefore, we cannot directly let them into the core camp. I have decided to establish an independent screening area on the outskirts of the base, conduct isolation and observation for all personnel, and at the same time implement a labor for food system. Suyu, I heard your discussion. I completely agree. Establishing a base with rules is not just for fighting, but for allowing people to survive. Yes, but setting up the screening area requires perfect management and monitoring equipment. We don't have enough security personnel right now. This is a big problem. That's easy to fix. I will handle the security and management supplies. I will immediately send you a batch of simple surveillance cameras, solar lighting, and starter walkie-talkies. I will also prepare a batch of printed materials for you, and personnel registration forms. Install the monitors at key locations in the screening area, and use the walkie-talkies to maintain real-time contact. Everyone who enters must register in detail according to the form. We must not have any security blind spots. Captain Su, once these solar lights turn on, plus the all-around surveillance, We'll be able to see even a fly flying in at night very clearly. According to this form, record their identity and specialties in detail. Listen up, if you want to stay at Qingtian base, you must follow our rules. Starting from today, you will live in the screening area, through labor like moving construction materials, or repairing walls, to earn your food rations. Work as much as you eat. Thank you, Captain Su. As long as you give us clean water and food, we are willing to do any kind of hard labor. Captain Su, a big problem. Our patrol team intercepted a broadcast on the public channel. That is, a direct, clear threat aimed at us. Captain Luo intercepted a broadcast on the public channel. That was a direct, clear threat aimed at us. The large raider organization in Inya City. The captives didn't lie. They issued a threatening ultimatum, saying if we don't hand over control of the base and the supply warehouse, their main force will trample Qingtian base to the ground. Xiaqing, the real tough battle is coming. The raiders from Inya City have given us an ultimatum. Xiaqing, the main raider force from Inya City, may move in at any time. Once the war starts, we may face a long siege and exhaustion. What do you need me to prepare? We need a large amount of long storage food. Just relying on the previous compressed dry rations isn't enough. We need food that can be kept in cellars for a long time, to stabilize the morale of the survivors. Understood, long storage, right? I will immediately expand the purchase of sweet potatoes, and cabbage in reality. These three staples are the most durable and fill you up for a long time. Get the people in the base to clear out the cellars, and prepare to receive them. I'll leave it to you. Everyone, don't be in such a hurry to hand over your goods. Listen to what Old Wang has to say. Didn't Old Wang always complain about our village's produce quality, and keep the price extremely low? What is he doing here today? Oldly, I'm just worried you're being cheated. Do you really believe that little girl from Xiao's family can come up with so much money to buy the whole village's vegetables? Do you really believe that little girl from Xiao's family can come up with so much money to buy the whole village's vegetables? I've checked it out clearly. Her so-called Qingtian supply chain is just a newly registered shell company. Her capital chain has long since broken. If you hand over your vegetables today, she'll run away tomorrow, and you won't get a single cent. Old Wang, stop spreading lies here. Our Qingqing has never owed the villagers any money. Humph, not owing money? She's just a girl who just graduated. How much capital can she have? Villagers, don't blame me for not warning you. Sell your vegetables to me now. Although the price is half of what she's offering, I, Old Wang, pay cash on the spot. Peace of mind is worth everything. Boss Wang, you will be held legally responsible for spreading rumors. You are jealous because I'm buying vegetables at normal market prices, cutting off your path to exploiting farmers at low prices. So you come here to splash dirt? Stop trying to scare me. Your shell company. Where would you get the money to digest so many goods? Uncles and aunties, don't panic. These are our companies. Formal, long-term procurement contracts, signed with various channels. This is the quality inspection report for our village's sweet potatoes and cabbage. All items rated excellent. With this report, our vegetables are in short supply in the market. Also, everyone, look at this. This is our Qingtian supply. Everyone look at this. This is the back end of our Qingtian agricultural live streaming room. Just last night, 20,000 orders of our village's potatoes were sold out within half an hour. The funds have all been transferred to the company's public account. You lowlife. So you wanted to trick us into selling cheap to you. Get out of our village. Fine, you win. We'll see about this. Lower the goods carefully. Mind the ventilation. Don't let the vegetables spoil. Suyu, I've already doubled the procurement of the 3 staples. But there's a problem. There's trouble in reality. Agricultural products are just the first step. As the base's needs in the apocalypse explode exponentially, I can no longer rely on these small, temporary warehouses to cover things up. The current throughput has far exceeded my individual processing capability. I must immediately secure a formal, large-scale storage center, build cold storage, get full food business licenses, establish absolutely compliant policies. We need to upgrade. Foreman, Construct the cold storage to these specifications. The refrigeration equipment and insulation materials must be the best. Make sure the ingredients stay absolutely fresh. Don't worry, President Xia. We've worked together for a long time. We'll definitely finish it to the highest standard for you. Ching ching. Ching ching. Such a huge warehouse. The rent alone must be an astronomical figure. And the construction costs. Everything was fine back in the village. Isn't this step a bit too big? Mom feels uneasy. Yes. Doing big business has big risks. What if the goods end up in your hands and won't sell? What will you do then? Mom, Dad, come over and look. This is our company's newly issued food business license. And a full set of storage, fire safety filings, and business license. We are now a fully legitimate and legally protected operation. Look at this. This is the consignment ledger I asked the financial team to set up. Every shipment in and out, every procurement, contract, all cash flows and inspection reports are clearly recorded here. So the documents are all complete? Oh, as long as it's a legal and compliant business. Mom's hanging heart can finally be put at ease. As long as the books are clear, that's fine, since you've paved the path ahead properly. Then Dad will guard the home front for you. Let's work steadily. Captain Su, with this batch of stable, long storage food, our base is now completely stabilized. No matter how much grain we have, we need rules. Starting today, the base will officially implement strict distribution policies. Captain Su has already set the rules for food distribution. From now on, the allocation of all rations will be based strictly on rescue missions, labor contributions to base construction, and the base subsistence levels for the elderly and children. Children's basic allowance will be strictly quantified. We cannot have any egalitarianism here, and we won't tolerate anyone just demanding things. That's right. From now on, how we distribute food depends on the rules and the ledger. Not just on a single word from me, Sui. Only by setting the rules first can we truly unite the people. Wait, something's wrong. What's the panic? Speak, speak. The footage just sent back from the tower scout. Look at this red zone on the north side of the ruins. It's a massive swarm of infected. Sound the highest level air defense alarm. Everyone, prepare for combat. Logistics team, listen up. Immediately organize all non-combatants, especially the elderly and children, and evacuate them to the underground shelter level. Move quickly. Do not let the formation fall into chaos. The infrared thermal imaging shows that the movement speed of the infected swarm is even faster than expected. The survivors on the perimeter are already retreating underground. Tian Yao is over there leading the team to maintain order. Good. Tell the patrol and defense teams to move to their respective defensive positions. Keep a tight watch on all blind spots. And don't give the infected any opportunities. Su Yu. I heard the alarm on your end. What happened? What is the scale of the infected swarm moving in? Do you need me to find a way from reality? I heard the alarm on your end. What happened? What is the scale of the infected swarm moving in? Do you need me to find a way from reality to get some defensive weapons over to you? No dangerous weapons. That's not compliant in reality, and it would only bring us bigger trouble. This is just a regional migration of infected. But the numbers are not small. We need to reinforce the outer wall defenses, while simultaneously housing the evacuees. Understood. I will immediately send you large batches of sandbags and high-strength barbed wire to reinforce the defensive lines. Also, the simple medical tents needed for the medical zone, and protective clothing, as well as purified water and compressed food, needed for the elderly, women, and children. I'm packing it all and sending it over. You must hold on. Everyone, look. Sister Qing's supplies are here. It's high-strength barbed wire and air defense sandbags. Defense team, immediately help me set up the wire. Stack all the sandbags along the vehicle bodies. Use the floodlights in a cross pattern. Keep watching the perimeter. Dr. Lin, take people, and set up the quarantine medical tents, all at the shelter entrance. Give the protective suits to the frontline medical and defense personnel first. Understood, Captain Su. With this batch of clean water, compressed food, and tents, health and safety in the shelter will absolutely be fine. Captain Su, something's wrong. This swarm of migrating infected. They suddenly changed their direction of advance. They bypassed our newly reinforced outer wall defenses. Where are they heading? Oh no. The main outer wall defenses. Where are they heading? Oh no. They aren't even targeting the core camp. They're heading straight for our base's water source. The water source is the lifeblood of the base. We cannot lose it. This batch of large-scale well equipment and water storage tanks. I'll send it all over immediately. In case the reservoir gets contaminated, we'll have clean backup water in the camp. Transfer received. The equipment arrived just in time. I'm leading men to guard the back mountain reservoir now. As long as we lead this swarm of infected away, the water source can be saved. Li Yao, leave the supplies. Immediately take the guard team and move the children. Get them to the underground bunker. Don't let them get within a half step of the back mountain. Don't worry, Captain Su, Xia Xue, everyone, follow me closely underground. Logistics team, move faster. Fill all the barrels Boss Xia sent. Boil the water. Distribute it by head count. Ensure everyone has clean hot water when they come back. Hang in there, everyone. These are just scrapes, it's nothing. The first aid kits Miss Xia sent are very complete. Once disinfected, it won't get infected. You'll be better soon. Don't fire randomly. Save your ammunition. Shield bearers, hold the formation. Use the floodlights and noise to lure them. Guide them toward the trench on the left. Seal the exit of the trench immediately. Good work. The reservoir is saved for now. Good work. The reservoir is saved for now. Captain Su, those in the trench were just the vanguard scouts. My God. This is much larger than the swarm from before. The real trouble is here. Notify everyone. Gather all available sandbags and precast panels. Seal all gaps in the outer wall immediately. Sound the first level defense alarm. Everyone to their defense posts now. Captain Su, at this scale, there must be thousands of infected in this swarm. Can our walls hold? Even if they can't, we have to make them. This is the home we built with such difficulty. We cannot retreat. Xiaqing, a swarm of thousands of infected, is rushing towards the base. We need massive amounts of construction materials and devices for sound and light distraction. No lethal weapons. Casualties will be too high in a head-on fight. We have to find a way to lure them away. Boss Wang, all the concrete blocks in your warehouse, steel plates, sandbags, and temporary fencing, load it all and send it to me. Price is no object. Rush it over. Manager Lee, I need a batch of high-powered speakers and outdoor floodlights, plus more clean water and compressed food. Must be delivered to my shop within half an hour. Thousands of infected. A head-on battle is impossible. We need absolute physical defense to block them outside. Then use sound and light to lead them away. Transfer. Action. Action. Tianrue, Dr. Lin. Take the clean water and food. Organize all the elderly and children, and move them to the underground shelter. Stay down there and don't make a sound. Su, the children are safely underground. Li Ao. Take the concrete, blocks, and steel plates, and seal every weak point in the wall. Brace them from behind with sandbags. The rest of you, grab the high-powered speakers and floodlights. Go to the right side of the base, 10 kilometers away to the waste trench. Faster. Faster. Weld those steel plates shut. Don't leave a single gap. Success. Finally lured them away. Captain Su, although we didn't fight head-on, thousands of infected scraped right against our outer walls. The pressure and impact were massive. The outer wall is severely damaged. It's full of cracks. It won't hold much longer. Captain Su, nearly a third of the outer wall is destroyed. 5 seriously injured. 20 minor injuries. If we don't fix it quickly, even a few high-level infected could finish us off. Save the people first, I'll figure out the wall. Dr. Lin, how are the wounded? Wounds have all been treated. Thanks to the first aid kits Miss Xia sent earlier, everyone's lives have been saved. Good. Li Yao, organize the men immediately, no matter how tired you are. We must plug the gaps before nightfall. Xiaqing, the infected swarm was lured away. But the outer wall is badly damaged. We urgently need repairs. Materials and tools received. They'll arrive soon. Brothers, materials are here. Defense team, follow me. Captain Su, we may not be able to fight. But we have plenty of strength for moving bricks. The base belongs to all of us. We'll fix it together. I'll help hand over the tools too. Everyone, watch your safety. Fixing the wall together. Old Zhao, Boss Liu, this situation has been a wake-up call for me. Just one disaster. And the consumed supplies are like a bottomless pit. Small-scale measures are simply not enough. You are preparing for the worst, that's excellent. I've decided. Beyond the supply chain, we will immediately register a dedicated emergency supply reserve company. I want to build large-scale combat reserve warehouses legally. Whether it's specialized building materials, medical instruments, or protective gear, it must be comprehensively covered. Don't worry, Boss Ya, I'll take the team to handle the relevant paperwork and qualifications immediately. We'll ensure we go through the proper channels. Boss, those monsters caused their wall to collapse last night. Look, they're all out there working now. Everything is in a complete mess. It's heaven helping us. I heard they not only have endless food, but also a clean water source. Follow my orders. Gather all the brothers. Let's finish them while they're weak. Tonight, we take that pathetic base down. Boss is right. The monsters knocked down their wall during the day. Their defenses must be empty. We'll sneak in and find their grain stores first. Be careful, this place feels spooky. It's bright as day. Yet I haven't seen a single sentry on guard. Captain Su, Anya, it's those rats. Didn't see a single sentry. Captain Su, Anya and those rats really came to scope us out. I'll take the brothers out and finish them. Don't be impulsive, they're just a few scouts. We won't draw blood first. Lest we escalate the conflict into a full firefight. Use the defense equipment to show power and force them to retreat. Turn on the lights, sound the alarm. Ah. Our position is exposed, run. Run? Why stop running now? Take them to the interrogation room. I have a few questions. Don't kill me, gentlemen. I didn't do anything. I'm just a messenger. Eat, once you're done. We'll have a good talk. Is this for me? You're not hitting me? Our base has rules. We don't do that physical punishment stuff, but if you don't confess honestly, we'll just throw you outside. To feed the infected. I'll talk, I'll say everything. Just please spare my life. Xiaqing, we just caught a scout from Anya's group. The situation is clear now, and it's very tricky. What is it? Are there many of them? It's not just that there are many people. The scout confessed. The leader of the Anya Raiders has consolidated several large factions in the area. Not only do they have tons of firearms, they also have consolidated several large factions in the area. Not only do they have tons of firearms, they also have heavy weapons. Heavy weapons? Yes, portable rocket launchers and vehicle-mounted heavy machine guns. They know our outer wall is damaged and are gathering all their forces. In 3 days, at most 3 days, they will launch an all-out attack. Our current physical defenses and riot gear. We can't just hold off the foxes. Li Yao, did you get a response from the security and building material suppliers I asked you to contact? We need to place an urgent order for supplies. It's all set, Boss Ya, as you requested. Heavy-duty highway guardrails are available. Also, the high-strength industrial helmets used on sites and thick and cut-resistant gloves are in stock. Good. Get the largest size for the guardrails, the kind that can block a heavy truck collision. For the helmets and gloves, start with an order for 500 people. They must be delivered to the storage center by tonight. Understood. These are standard industrial safety supplies. As long as the payment is ready, we can unload them by tonight. Boss Ya, here are the rescue shields you asked for. Thick and PC material. Commonly used for disaster drills and rescue scenes. Their impact resistance is top-notch. Good, as long as they're sturdy. What about the drones? These are the latest, standard inspection drones available on the market, equipped with infrared night vision and high-power loudspeakers, fully compliant with civilian and high-power loudspeaker standards, fully compliant with civilian inspection standards. As you requested, no unauthorized modifications were made, no payloads for dropping items, and certainly no irritant gas spraying. Great, I just need them for reconnaissance and broadcasting. Good work. Get the men to unload them quickly. Suyu, I prepared supplies to counter their heavy firepower. I can't get lethal weapons here. But I prepared heavy-duty guardrails, rescue shields, and standard inspection drones. Additionally, everyone is issued an industrial helmet and cut-resistant gloves. Well done. That's enough. We don't need to trade fire with them. As long as we have solid physical defense and recon vision, we can hold the initiative. I'm sending them all over now. Although these aren't high-tech, they can save lives in critical moments. Be extremely careful. Captain Su. The guardrails sent by Sister Qin are all solid steel frames, much sturdier than our previous fences. Should we move them to the outer outpost immediately, to block their vehicles? The enemy has rocket launchers and vehicle-mounted heavy machine guns. The outer outpost has no natural defense. Stationing them there would just make us sitting ducks. Then how should we fight? Hear my orders. Abandon all outer outposts immediately. Everyone, bring your supplies and retreat to the core base. Install all the guardrails at the second layer, behind the inner wall. Deploy the inspection drones, 24-hour aerial surveillance. Since they have heavy weapons, we will avoid there. Withdraw from the outpost first. Avoid direct conflict with them. Everyone take your essential supplies. Retreat from the outpost immediately. Move fast. Maintain silence. Captain Su, are we just giving the outpost to those bastards from the Anya faction? This is a strategic point we worked so hard to build. The outpost has no defenses. Staying here only makes us sitting ducks for their heavy machine guns. As long as we retreat safely, we can rebuild later. Preserve the people, lose the territory. People and territory will both be saved. Listen to Captain Su. Cover each other. Follow the retreat route. Move. The boss was right, they're really trying to run. Brothers, stay on them. Captain Su, they're catching up. Their vehicles are faster than our transport trucks. We're about to enter their firing range. Should we return fire? No firing allowed. Once we get entangled in a fight, their main force will surround us immediately. Continue at full speed. Xiaqing, we're on the way back to the base. And the raiders are on our heels. There's an abandoned tunnel entrance we have to pass. Drop the guardrails and spotlights. Directly at the tunnel entrance. Received. The tunnel entrance, right? Sending them a big surprise now. Ugh, I can't see. There's a blockade ahead. Get out of the car. Well done. Everyone is back at the base safe and sound. Boss, they're just too weird. We were just about to catch them. But those solid steel railings and spotlights, they were like they fell out of the sky. They just appeared out of thin air in front of us. Appearing out of thin air? Interesting. I've always found it strange. A rundown camp. Where do they get such an endless supply of brand new gear? It seems that whenever they're in danger, there's a mysterious supply line sending them help. Gangzi, pass the word down. No need to rush into a heavy assault on the walls. Let's surround the base completely. I want to see if we trap them like turtles in a jar. That mysterious supply line can still send anything useful. Let's go with a siege tactic. Captain Su, I heard the raiders from the Anya area. They even have heavy weapons. Can our newly repaired walls withstand even a few shells? Yeah, Captain Su. Our base finally had a few days of peace. We can't compare in numbers to them either. How about we split half our grain and water from the warehouse and send it over just to buy some peace? Maybe send half the grain and water over and just consider it a loss to ensure safety. Maybe they'll take the stuff and leave, and everyone can save their lives. Sending supplies? Old man Zhao, you're thinking too simply. Do you have any idea what kind of people that Anya faction are? They are a bunch of insatiable wolves. Today you get them half your grain. Tomorrow they'll have the nerve to demand our whole base and everyone's lives. We absolutely cannot compromise. Compromise is definitely not the way. But we also have to think about the kids in the core area. If a battle breaks out right at the base front, heavy weapons don't have eyes. Little Lucky and the others just manage to recover. I'm really worried about the children. Sister Rue, I feel for the children too. But if we hand over the food, everyone will just starve in a few days anyway. Both of you, calm down. It's normal for the folks to be scared. Nobody wants to die. But Li Yao is right. Raiders can't be sent away with just a little food. Then what do we do? Directly face them head-on? They have heavy firepower. Direct combat would cause too many casualties. We need time. I've decided to send a representative out first, pretending to negotiate with them, showing a willingness to talk, to buy us some time. Xiaqing. To buy us some time. Xiaqing. The pressure inside the base is mounting. Many survivors are advocating to hand over supplies and seek peace. I plan to try to negotiate to delay them, while also having Li Yao take some men to clear the abandoned underground space behind the mountain and open a secret evacuation route. I agree with your idea. Don't feel burdened just because everyone is panicked. The base doesn't exist for the sake of fighting, but to ensure everyone can survive. If the base truly can't be held, we'll evacuate. Living is what matters most. Understood. With those words from you, I know what I have to do. I'll handle the logistics. At the end of the evacuation tunnel, whatever emergency food and warm supplies you need, I'll send them over at any time. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Captain Su, something's wrong. Old Zhang went to their camp to negotiate conditions. Theoretically, he should have reported back 2 hours ago. The portable radio we gave him has also completely lost signal. Something might have happened to Old Zhang, Captain Su of the Qing Tian base. Stop playing these delay games with me. The old man you sent over, he sure talks a lot. But unfortunately, our boss doesn't buy that. If you're smart, by tomorrow midday, doesn't buy that. If you're smart, by tomorrow midday, open the gates. Surrender everyone, and hand over the warehouse. Otherwise, I'll use shells to blow your crappy camp to pieces. Damn it, those lawless animals. They actually detained Old Zhang. Pass the word down, don't close the main gate. Tell the tunnel workers to send more men, and speed up the digging of the rear mountain evacuation tunnel. Prepare for the worst. Captain Su, I found out. Old Zhang is being held in their camp, in the abandoned warehouse in the middle. The perimeter is covered with patrols. An assault will definitely cause massive casualties. I'm not planning a frontal assault, he must be saved. But we can't just sacrifice our brothers' lives for it. Xiaqing. I need some tools to create some chaos, and fish him out secretly. Standing by. What do you need? A high-power portable backup battery, high-strength engineering ropes, and medical emergency kits. Old Zhang must have been tortured. Need to be ready in case he's immobile. No problem. Backup battery. I picked one with a short-circuit pulse function. Emergency kits and ropes. He's hurt, so be careful. Get him out and retreat. Don't get into a drawn-out fight. Prepare to release the smoke. Damn. Is that the Qing Tian base people attacking? Go guard the weapons warehouse. Old Zhang, I'm taking you home. Captain Su, you shouldn't have come. They have heavy gear. Don't talk, Old Zhang. With Captain Su here, even the Grim Reaper can't hold you back. Wrap this bandage on the wound, quick. Boss, something happened. The alarm and power cut just now were done by someone else. We didn't even see a shadow. But the old man who was negotiating on the second floor is gone. A bunch of losers. What am I paying you for? Letting the hostage be taken right under your noses. And playing us like monkeys. Sue. You dare play dirty, huh? I'm done playing cat and mouse with you. Get all the weapons onto the vehicles. Tomorrow, starting the full assault this morning. I will use heavy firepower to level the Qingtian base. Not a single soul left alive. Xiaqing, the raiders' main force is moving. The footage from the recon drone shows. Although there are many of them, they don't have the large scale. Heavy weapons and explosives they bragged about. It's mainly over a dozen modified old off-road vehicles. Plus some old-school cold weapons. As long as there's no dimensional strike from heavy firepower, we can wear them out. Focus on defense. Don't trade blows directly. As long as we block their first wave of vehicle collisions, and disrupt their formation, they can't afford to keep going. Good. To help you better handle the collisions, I'm sending you a batch of the highest grade heavy-duty road barriers, thickened protective panels, and several sets of high-power construction lighting equipment. Let's build them an iron tortoise defense, so they can't even get near our gate. Ram it open. Open the gates and slaughter them. The grain and water will all be ours. Captain Sue, they've entered sprinting range. Raise the barriers. Turn on the lights. Raise the barriers. Turn on the lights. I can't see clearly. There's a roadblock, dodge it. Captain Sue, these protective plates are really useful. They can't even scratch our defenses. Damn it, didn't the intel say their outer wall had collapsed? Where did they get all these steel plates and tactical gear? What are you doing? Stop. Don't move. I'm Anya. I escaped from the camp. I don't want to die for that lunatic leader anymore. You want to defect? Our base doesn't support idlers. What proof of your value can you offer? I have a lead. I know that 100 kilometers away from here, there is a place, a secret laboratory from the old world. It has complete scientific research equipment and an undamaged constant temperature seed vault. As long as you are willing to take me in, I will draw the map for you immediately. As long as you are willing to take me in, I will draw the map for you immediately. Boss Xia, our financial report for last month is out. We not only paid off the cost of renting warehouses and building the salt mine heavy assets, but the net profit has also tripled. Our company is now truly profitable. Oh, that's wonderful. Ching, our family can finally be considered big bosses now. Your aunt was still mentioning yesterday whether she should go to the city and buy a big apartment, just to show off. Mom, only upstarts think about showing off their wealth every day. Since we've grown larger and stronger, we must have a broader vision. Old Lu, don't distribute this profit as dividends yet. In the name of Qingtian supply chain, invest it all into the surrounding impoverished counties, sign guaranteed purchase contracts. We want to openly support agriculture and help the villagers solve the problem of agricultural products being unsaleable. Only by firmly establishing our reputation in supporting agriculture can our foundation remain stable. Great vision, Boss Xia. I'll go handle it right now. Captain Sue, I'm definitely not lying. 30 kilometers to the north, under that abandoned old ceramic factory, hides an agricultural technology lab from the old world. I heard there's complete hydroponic equipment inside, and a constant temperature seed vault. Anya's group has been eyeing that place for a long time. Captain Sue, an old world laboratory. If we could get those hydroponic devices back, our base wouldn't have to worry about having fresh vegetables in the winter anymore. Let's gather our troops quickly and ride out to get there before Anya's bastards and seize that ceramic factory. No. We cannot attack immediately. Why? 30 kilometers out is deep into the ruin zone. The situation is unknown. The ceramic factory is such a big piece of fat. Why haven't Anya's people swallowed it up? There must be a trap. Li Yao, send a 3-man scout team first. To scout the situation. Understood? Don't alert the enemy. Jiaqing, if we can really take that laboratory, the base's self-sufficiency capacity could achieve a qualitative leap. I've already sent people to scout the periphery. So don't get too excited. Listen to me, technology equipment is indeed tempting. But your primary task now is survival. It's the safety of the base. Don't risk the lives of your brothers. Just for a few broken machines. I know. I won't use lives to fill pits anymore. The scouts are just going to feel it out. Once I detect uncontrollable risks, I will immediately order the plan to be abandoned. Remember, whatever supplies you lack, I'll find a way to get them for you here, as long as the people are still around. That's worth more than anything. Captain, look at the thermal imaging. How is this possible? How is this possible? This is not a piece of fat at all. No wonder Anya's people don't dare move. This ceramic factory is basically an infection nest. Extremely dense. There are at least tens of thousands of high-level monsters hiding there. Captain Su, the ceramic factory's underground is full of infected bodies. If the main force just pushed in, it would definitely disturb the horde. We'd never come back out with that many monsters. Captain Su, how about we just forget it? This place is a bit evil. We cannot forget it. Ceramic water purification technology and agricultural data concerns the survival of thousands of people in our base. This is more important than any gold or silver mountain. This tough bone must be cracked. The main force's target is too large. I won't take the main force. You go pick 4 of the most agile brothers. And the quickest thinking ones from the defense squad. We'll form a 5-man elite team to enter quietly. Understood, I'll go pick them now. Xiaoqing, I've selected the people, ready to explore the underground of the ceramic factory. It's full of infected bodies in there. Tell me what supplies you need first. I can't get high lethality weapons here. No need, opening fire in that dense underground space would only bring all the monsters to us. I need a few sets of top-level industrial protective suits to prevent toxic gas underground. Okay. I will send them to you immediately. Also need portable air detection equipment. And high-penetration mine searchlights. We are going into steel technology, not to fight a war. Understood. Protective suits and detectors are ready in the warehouse. You must be careful. I'll send them over immediately. Everyone, get your protective gear on. Attach the searchlights to your shoulders. Repeat again. Our goal this time is only the water purification technology and agricultural data. We are not treasure hunting. And definitely not monster hunting. Once inside the underground, everyone must remain absolutely silent. Without my command, no one is allowed to use weapons at will. Is that clear? Understood, move out. Captain Su, oxygen levels are normal. No toxic gas detected. Captain Su, isn't this an agricultural laboratory? Why is there a biohazard symbol on the door? Everyone, stay vigilant. Isn't this an agricultural laboratory? Why is there a biohazard symbol on the door? Everyone, stay vigilant. What's hidden in here? I'm afraid it's not just a few seeds. Captain, not good. That group of raiders, while you were out, is now collectively attacking our periphery. They even destroyed the sewage pipes. First, take the wounded, elderly, and children to evacuate. We're heading back now. Xiaoqing, the raiders took advantage of our absence and launched a night raid on our perimeter outpost. They destroyed the water pipes and set fire to the temporary warehouse. What? Is the fire large? How are the people? The wind is too strong. The fire is spreading quickly. The worst part is, they took advantage of the chaos and kidnapped several of our wounded. They have many people. We are blocked by the fire. We can't push through. Don't panic. I have ways to deal with ambushes and fires. I'll send you a batch of large fire blankets immediately. High-power water pumps. And thickened protective plates. Also, I'm sending a few ordinary inspection drones with loudspeakers and high brightness construction floodlights over to help you distract them. Okay. Once I get the supplies, I'll lead the team to get the people back. Transferring. Burn it hard. Tie these wounded up tight and take them away. Make them burn. Tie these wounded up tight and take them away. Back to use as human shields. Let's see if they're sunny. Worksite saves the fire or the people today. Captain Sue, the fire is too big. The water pipes were smashed too. Hell, we can't get through it all. I see. Li Yao, you lead the people to connect the pumps and draw the standing water to put out the fire. Everyone else, cover yourselves with the fire blankets. Defense squad, raise the protective plates and follow me to rescue the people. My eyes. Where did that bright light come from? Li Yao. Get the people back. Cover the retreat. Boss, they put out the fire. These guys' shields are too tough. Our people can't break them at all. The wounded were taken back too. I'm so pissed off. Where does this broken camp get so much good equipment? Boss, don't keep fighting them to the death here. Our mission to sneak in during the chaos tonight wasn't completed. Don't forget what the leader instructed. We must find that key to the underground laboratory. If we drag this out, we'll all be finished. You're lucky this time. Retreat. Hurry, retreat. The key to the underground laboratory? They know. The laboratory key. They know we've been there. It seems the secrets of the ceramic factory are even more complex than I imagined. The Two Worlds Empire can't just rely on delivering packages from behind the scenes. Last time I traveled, I was bounced back in less than 3 minutes. This time, having absorbed so many gold beads, let's see how long I can actually hold on. Where is this? Why is it so broken? So, this was never some remote clearing game. These are all living people. Everyone is fighting for their lives to survive. Don't move, let me help you. You, how did you come here yourself? This place is too dangerous. Just came to see my top general. Injured like this. Why didn't you tell me during our communication? Just superficial wounds from fighting the raiders. It's nothing, everyone goes through this. Beautiful sister. Are you the one Captain Sue mentioned? The deity protecting us from the sky? The deity protecting us? I'm not a deity. But I promise I will make sure you are fed and warm. Miss Ya, this is what Captain Sue asked us to specifically organize for you. Is this the gold box you traded your lives for? The energy fluctuation inside is so strong. It's not just the gold box, but also many special materials from the old world, alloys, and insulation materials, Captain Sue said. We can't always just unilaterally take your supplies. These are all things that everyone in the base saved up bit by bit, as seed capital to pay you back. With these special materials and the gold box, our Two Worlds Empire plan can finally hit the accelerator fully. Miss Ya, these industrial metals were dug out by the brothers from abandoned military factories and deep ruins. They only weigh 1/3 of steel. Yet their hardness is terrifyingly high. And those hard drives were all dug out from the ruins of some top-secret research institutes. Unfortunately, we have no way to decrypt them in our current conditions. This is shocking. If these things were placed in reality, in the real world, they would absolutely be priceless treasures, capable of overturning the entire material science and technology field. Treasures. Suyu. These things are too hot to touch. If you just take them out to trade on the black market, they will definitely lead to fatal disasters. Then what do you plan to do? After I go back, I will, in the name of the Qingtian Company, immediately set up a top specification private research laboratory to conduct absolutely compliant composition tests on these wasteland metals and the gold box. Wait until we grasp the core data before applying for patents. We must take a legal and formal route to gradually transform these doomsday technologies into our real-world trump cards. Xiaqing, establishing a laboratory is the right thing to do, but you must be very careful. The technology and mutated substances left behind on this wasteland contain power beyond imagination. These things can save lives, but they can also harm people. The innocent man is not guilty, but his treasure makes him a target. The innocent man is not guilty, but his treasure makes him a target. In reality, never rush to cash out. Your own safety must always be the absolute priority. Understand? Don't worry, I have a plan. Before I have the absolute strength to protect myself. Don't worry, I have a plan. Before I have the absolute strength to protect myself. I won't reveal these trump cards easily. Captain Su, Sister Qing, you guessed right. The palace module on this hard drive isn't completely dead. I bypassed the password wall using the Cheongju method. Why does this terrain look so familiar? Captain Su, look at this line of text. Panoramic map of S-level underground biological lab area. Mr. Zhang, let's get things straight. I am fully funding this show. Firstly, because it's a novel I wrote myself. I want to ensure the quality isn't ruined by haphazard changes. Secondly, I am a business person. I need product placement in this show to promote our Qingtianzu agriculture brand. Rest assured, Ms. Xia, for the product placement, we will definitely reserve the best spots for you. What about the casting? Should we just confirm Ms. Lin Wan to play the second female lead? Rules are rules. Since Wan wants to work as an actress, she has to rely on her own genuine talent. I only ask that you give her an absolutely fair audition, regardless of who pulls strings. No one is allowed to push her out. As long as her acting passes muster, the role is hers. If she acts poorly, then eliminate her early. We don't do backdoor dealings here. Sister, if she acts poorly, eliminate her early. We don't do backdoor dealings here. Sister, do the rules of this palace outweigh the human heart? I neither fight nor grab. Why must you drive me to ruin? Good, the emotion is spot on. This unyielding spirit. It's as if the second female lead from the script has come to life. Ms. Xia, Ms. Lin's fundamentals are indeed solid. This role belongs to her rightfully. No one will dare to gossip about it. Wan, you performed well. Remember, you got this role because of yourself. Keep working hard on set. Thank you, Sister Qingqing. I will definitely work hard. Director. The most important prop in this plot, the heavenly mechanism box, needs a tight close-up shot. The ones we made now using plastic and plaster molds, their texture is too poor. They look fake at a glance. This really won't work. The audience will be pulled right out of the immersion. Renting real antiques from the market risks damaging them, and we can't afford to pay. What should we do? Use special metal with realistic texture. If we take that waste earth from the underground vault, industrial metal over here, whether it's the hardness or that exotic, bring that metal. Whether it's the hardness or that exotic luster, it would absolutely crush any prop on the market. No, we can't be impulsive. There are too many people on set. If materials beyond modern understanding are exposed, there's no way to explain their origin. It will only bring big trouble. Real antiques are indeed not convenient to bring out. There's no need to take that risk. I have a few blueprints for special crafts here. The details are unique. You find the best manual molding masters in the industry, and make a 1:1 high-end replica using common alloy materials. This design has such a sense of weight. As long as the budget is sufficient, the replica will definitely amaze everyone. The budget is unlimited. Remember, I want a replica that looks indistinguishable from the real thing. No need for real precious materials, but the craftsmanship must be absolute perfection. What are you crying for? I am teaching you how to act. A newcomer with no background like you. Being able to act with me is a blessing from your ancestors. This slap is to help you remember the lesson. Teacher Wang. There is no slapping scene in the script. Why did you suddenly attack while we were rehearsing? Why did you suddenly attack? If I say I'm adding a scene, I'm adding it. Am I the lead actress, or are you? How dare you talk back? Teacher Wang, calm down. Xiaolin is just a newcomer after all. She lacks experience and didn't follow the script. You intentionally hit her under the guise of acting. Is this the rule of your production crew? Who are you? Is the set just some place random people can walk into? Just walk in? Security, throw him out. Miss Ya. Why are you here in person to visit the set? Xiaoli, go to the surveillance room. Get the footage from the camera on set during the rehearsal, and the security footage from the dressing room. Copy them all for me. A copy? Humph. So what if you copy the video? I am an artist heavily promoted by Shinkong Entertainment. What can you do to me even if you have the video? Director, according to the crew's regulations, when an actor bullies colleagues without cause, seriously disrupting shooting order, how should this be handled? According to the rules, she can be dismissed from the crew immediately, and be required to compensate for the crew's losses. Good. Why did you suddenly attack? If I say I'm adding a scene, I'm adding it. Am I the lead actress, or are you? How dare you talk back? Teacher Wang, calm down. Xiaolin is just a newcomer after all. She lacks experience. She didn't follow the script. You intentionally hit her under the guise of acting. Is this the rule of your production crew? Who are you? Is the set just some place random people can walk into? Just walk in? Security, throw him out. Miss Ya. Why are you here in person to visit the set? Xiaoli, go to the surveillance room. Get the footage from the camera on set during the rehearsal, and the security footage from the dressing room. Get it all to me. Copy? Humph. So what if you copy the video? I am an artist heavily promoted by Shinkong Entertainment. What can you do to me even if you have the video? Director, according to the crew's regulations, when an actor bullies colleagues without cause, seriously disrupting shooting order, how should this be handled? According to the rules, she can be dismissed from the crew immediately, and be required to compensate for the crew's losses. Good. The mess is cleared, but the lead actor's position won't be given away for free. The crew will arrange another audition. Go and prepare well. Use your real strength to firmly win this role. Don't worry, Sister Ching Ching. I will definitely study the script well. Speak with my acting, and never embarrass you. Captain Su, the perimeter is clear. It's a good thing we found this secret passage. If we had taken the main entrance, we would definitely have alerted a large crowd of infected. Stay alert. The door is rusted shut. We'll use tools to break it. Everyone, be careful. Don't make too much noise. Captain Su, this place doesn't look like a biochemical laboratory. It looks more like an abandoned indoor farm. That's exactly right. This was an emergency established in the old era. An agricultural and water research station. It holds the core water purification technology from before the apocalypse, soil remediation data, and archives for radiation-resistant wasteland crops. With this information, the thousands of people in our base will truly be saved. The thousands of people in our base will truly be saved. Power is on. The system is actually still running. Backup power started successfully. Warning, current backup power is insufficient. Unable to decrypt core soil remediation and water purification data. Please restore main power supply immediately. To prevent data leaks, the system will trigger a physical self-destruct program in 30 minutes. Damn it, not enough power. Triggered the anti-leakage protection mechanism. 30 minutes, in these wild ruins. Where are we supposed to get main power? Contact Xiaqing immediately. We need high-capacity power generation equipment, high-capacity power generation equipment. Xiaqing. We found the old-era agricultural and water research station, but the backup power is running out. If main power isn't restored within 30 minutes, the core data will trigger a physical self-destruct. Your power grid at the abandoned ceramics factory must be paralyzed. Using regular diesel generators is too loud. It's easy to attract all the infected outside. We don't need to light up the whole plant. As long as we can stabilize the main control server cluster of the whole area. As long as we can stabilize the main control server cluster, that will be enough. High-capacity battery packs and inverters should be able to do it. Understood. I have a batch in my warehouse. Heavy industrial battery packs meant for cold storage backup, plus several sets of portable solar panels and toolkits. I'll transmit them to you all right away. Use the batteries to transfer first. I understand. Sister Qing, this speed is a lifesaver. Brothers, grab your tools and get to work. Li Yao, connect the inverter to the main control terminal's gate. Everyone else, wire the battery packs in series. Make sure you see the positive and negative poles clearly. Don't connect them backwards. Captain, don't worry, right? This stuff is similar to our base's solar light repair principle. It won't stump me. Screenshot taken. Main power array connected. Physical self-destruct program cancelled. Core data decryption starting. Oh my god. If we had been a few minutes late, we would have wasted the trip. Hard work, the data is saved. High-efficiency water and air filtration system, Captain Su. Amazing. This old-era high-efficiency water purification system is godlike. The filtered water is not just non-toxic. It doesn't even have a muddy taste. It's not just the water purification equipment. That data also contains complete soil remediation and wasteland crop cultivation guides. Notify Tianrui. Get ready to open a greenhouse in the back mountain. We will soon be able to produce clean food. The water crisis is completely resolved. Old Lu's previous supply chain and produce business was just laying the foundation. Miss Xia, do you mean we are branching out again? We are going to establish a brand new technology company. Let's call it Qingtian Emergency Technology. We won't engage in those empty, fancy concepts, but focus on the most practical sinking market. Targeting 3 directions. Rural direct drinking water purification projects. Emergency rescue equipment for extreme disasters. And the core technology for long-term agricultural product preservation. If these are achieved, they will definitely be massive, nation-benefiting industries. Miss Xia, what ambition! As long as our technology is solid, we will truly establish ourselves in the physical technology circle. I'll go handle the registration paperwork immediately. Captain Su, there is a hidden file under this data. It mentions a coordinate. A coordinate? The name is National Medical Research Center. In the deep data of the Xiaqing Research Station, It pulls up a clue about a national-level medical research center. It is highly likely that it houses the core data and research materials for fighting the mutant virus. And research data. A medical research center? That kind of top-secret national institution. The security systems and mutants inside will definitely be 100 times more terrifying than the ceramic factory. Less than your current equipment and personnel. Do not let your head get hot and go charging in. I know, charging into a place of that level is pure suicide. I have decided to seal this coordinate for the time being. I won't rush to grab it right away. That's right. Don't be eager for quick success. We'll proceed steadily and surely. On Mo's side, use the water purification and soil remediation technology first to build our Qingtian base into an impenetrable fortress. In the real world, I will also rush to get the emergency technology company up and running, providing you with higher-level logistical support, equipment, and technical assistance as soon as possible. It's a deal. The day we are strong and fully equipped, we'll go and explore this medical center. Suyu, your decision not to start a war with them is correct. This medical and epidemic prevention data, this medical center. Suyu, your decision not to engage in open warfare is correct. These medical and epidemic prevention materials are different from ordinary industrial technologies. The real world's regulations on medicine and public health are strict to the extreme. Data involving infectious diseases and nutritional restoration must go through formal research collaborations in the real world, conducted through our own laboratories. For compliant conversion and clinical studies, they absolutely cannot be sold directly, without a compliant background and legal procedures. Even pulling out a prescription at random would be illegal, and it would only bring us a mountain of trouble instead. Don't worry, I know what is urgent and what is not. I will arrange for my most trusted elite team first. And once the route is clear, we will only copy the core disinfection and epidemic prevention data. First, to optimize the sanitary environment inside our base. Proceed steadily. As long as Qingtian emergency technology here sets up the laboratory well, with a formal research facade, we can turn these epidemic prevention and nutritional restoration results into our true trump cards. Miss Ya, our Qingtian emergency technologies, first batch of rural pilot water purification projects, has been officially completed. Villagers can now stay in their homes and drink clean water that meets national standards, with complete peace of mind. And this time, it's purely a public assistance initiative. We aren't charging the villagers a cent for the equipment. The surrounding counties are full of praise for us. And major media outlets are not charging the villagers a cent. The surrounding counties are full of praise for us. And major media outlets are actively helping us promote it. They are reporting on it. Our company's social reputation and popularity have truly taken off now. Good reputation is a good thing. But make sure the team keeps a tight watch. Every step must be absolutely compliant, leaving no room for hidden risks. Our company has started making a profit. But remember, do not show off or be flashy. Reinvest all profits back into technical R&D and follow up emergency rescue equipment. The more stable our foundation, the more confident we will be. Director, this is the assessment from the technical department overnight. This newly formed Qingtian emergency technology, the set of direct drinking water purification equipment they are promoting in the countryside. Its core filtration indicators and energy consumption data are actually better than the latest model our laboratory has been developing for 3 years. And their manufacturing cost is nearly 40% lower. Costs are 40% lower? How is that possible? A small, newly founded private company. Where would they get such mature and sophisticated emergency water purification technology? Several of our regional large-scale water storage projects have already been affected by their public outreach. This project and the technology they hold are definitely a huge piece of the pie. Go find out the background of this Xiaqing. Investigate the funding sources of their new company, and within half a month, whether by pressuring them with patents or through capital acquisition, our group must have this water purification project. Our group must have this water purification project. We must have it. Yes. Sister Qing, why did you come in person? This wasteland is full of dangers everywhere. If you need anything, just order us. These materials on infectious disease prevention are too important. I have to come and check the situation myself. How is Dr. Lin doing? The equipment and medicinal herbs have all been put to use, and for now, the condition of the severe cases has been suppressed. Follow me, Miss Ya. Captain Su. Thanks to the equipment and TCM herbs you sent, the current outbreak of mutant rash has finally been brought under control, preventing a massive spread within the base. Suppressing it is good, But to completely block this new infectious disease, relying only on currently dispensed medication isn't enough. We need more core basic pathological research and epidemic prevention and sterilization data. Yes, actually. As long as we can get the prevention data from the Oldera National Medical Research Center, this problem will be solved easily. I heard that. Underneath the city's largest seafood wholesale market, there is a hidden black market data backup center. It is highly likely to contain those prevention data backups. Since there is a lead, we must go there. I have brought the highest precision portable data extractor. As long as we can find the host, we can get it done in a short time. The wholesale market is on the edge of the urban area. The situation there is very complicated. It is too dangerous for you to go yourself. Leave the extractor to me and Li Yao. We will finish it quickly there. Suyu, these are the core medical and epidemic prevention data. The real world now has epidemic data. The real world also faces many public health challenges. I established Qingtian emergency technology to create a set of rescue and research systems that are compliant on both sides. I don't want to be a queen, nor do I want to rely on these things to hoard wealth. I want these materials to reach places where they can save lives, to truly solve problems with water, soil, and food. For this short-term operation, I must go myself to control the integrity of the data. Fine, I'll take that modified transport vehicle to drive you. Be careful. We're almost there. After we get out, stay close to me. No matter what you see, use the detector to check the air quality first, and absolutely do not take off your mask. Rest assured, I know what I'm doing. I definitely won't hold you back. Something is wrong. The concentration of toxins here is over 10 times higher than the infected ones during the red rash breakout at the base before. The concentration of harmful substances in these toxins is very high. No wonder it caused a massive mutant rash outbreak. Sample collection is almost done. Move quickly. The visibility here is too low. We'll easily be surrounded. Something's up. Pull back. Don't engage them head-on. Use this. Take advantage of this to withdraw. This place seems to be the wholesale market's old spare warehouse. The air filtration system is still faintly running. No toxins have invaded yet. That was close. It would be troublesome if we got entangled with those monsters outside. Xiaoqing, look over there. This is old era food processing production line equipment. And there's a vacuum sealer. This side is full of basic medical supplies. Saline solution, medical gauze, and crates of basic antibiotics. That's great. Although there are no miracle cures, these preserved food processing devices and basic medical supplies are what our base is currently lacking the most. With these devices, combined with our previous water purification technology and greenhouses, the base can achieve long-term food preservation and deep processing. Those antibiotics can also be directly sent to Dr. Lin, solving the urgent medical needs of the infirmary. Exactly, solving survival problems with our feet on the ground is much more reliable than blindly looking for some elusive wonder drug. It is much more reliable. Let's clean this place up and transport these treasures back to the base in batches. In the real world, I will also simultaneously follow up on the compliance testing of food preservation technology, applying effort on both sides. There's actually an independently powered area here. And the security level is very high. Purification control room? An ordinary agricultural wholesale market. Why would they build such a high-spec purification control room? And it's still so well preserved to this day. It seems that the formation of these toxins, and even the mutation of the entire market, is not as simple as we imagined. Everyone, after this period of preparation, the Qingtian Emergency Technology Lab is officially established today. Miss Ya, we previously discussed doing medical and water purification R&D. Should we hire high-salary teams from those veteran pharmaceutical companies? No, we won't engage in malicious competition. We won't poach from peers. And we certainly won't play any games of trying to block giants. We are going to take the steadiest, most formal path. Old Lu. Focus on connecting with top domestic universities, authoritative compliance testing institutions, and official public welfare foundations. We need to invite true experts in agriculture, water purification, and public health to come in and convert the technology we have into compliant, legal rescue products. Let them reach places where they can truly save lives. Captain Sue, the team has finished assembling. The brothers are all geared up. Captain Sue, the team has finished assembling. The brothers are all geared up. As soon as you give the order, we will march over and snatch everything valuable from that medical center back. Correction. Put away your thoughts of fighting and seizing territory. This is absolutely not a military campaign. This is a top-secret scientific research escort operation. We have only one goal. Safety. Bring back the water purification and epidemic prevention data from the control room. Do not get distracted by fighting. Do not take the initiative to provoke high-level infected bodies. Once you encounter uncontrollable danger, your primary mission is to ensure survival and retreat. Do you all hear me clearly? Understood. Xiaoqing, we have entered the control room. We are currently copying the epidemic prevention and water purification data, and we didn't alert the swarms outside at all. Well done. The team of agriculture and water experts on the real side, I have already made contact. As soon as the data is in hand, we can immediately begin decomposition and reverse engineering in a compliant laboratory. It definitely won't delay the progress at the base. Thank you for your hard work, with you providing the technical foundation. This wasteland will soon regain its vitality. Done, Captain Sue, all the core data is here. Not a single bit missing. Hey, wait, Captain Sue, look at this. Just now when the system decrypted it, it seems like it accidentally popped up a backup file. Just now when the system decrypted it, it seems like it accidentally popped up a backup file. What is this? In order to cope with the irreversible collapse of the environment, and to preserve the highest level of human civilization seeds, the Noah's Ark project has been initiated. The underground ecological cycle system has been completed. Miss Ya, your Qingtian technology has been very popular lately. However, the source of the underlying technology for your rural water purification equipment is very opaque. We reasonably suspect that your safety indicators are not up to standard. If you cannot provide an authoritative inspection report, we can only apply to the industry association to suspend all your projects. President Wang, you don't need to use the industry association to pressure me. You're just feeling that we've touched your piece of the pie and want to see our cards, right? Old Liu, show them what we've got. President Wang, look closely. This is a detailed inspection report issued jointly by the top domestic authorized laboratory. Xiaoqing, the purification efficiency of this equipment of yours far exceeds current levels, and it fully meets national safety standards. Old Zhao, with your endorsement and that of the universities, we plan to proactively share some of our patents for collaboration, as well as our R&D processes, to completely dispel any outside skepticism. Publicly disclosing them is the right move, but you must understand, as your operation continues to grow, the number of people eyeing you, as your operation continues to grow, will only increase. You can't rely solely on technology. You must establish a top-tier compliance and legal team as soon as possible. Every single process must be completely watertight. A fair point. I'll leave this matter to you. Spare no expense to build that compliance team. Captain Sue, the crops in the greenhouse are growing well. We're not short on rations for now, but looking at the sky, this winter will likely arrive earlier and be much colder than years past. Indeed, Captain Sue, the wind is getting more biting. Sister Jean, shouldn't we hurry up and distribute those cold weather suits and quilts that were delivered earlier? Distribute them all this afternoon. Prioritize the elderly and the children. Li Ao, take some people to check the base's heating stoves. We must ensure everyone can survive this winter. Wait, something's wrong. The temperature outside just dropped by over 20 degrees, and it's still plummeting. It's dropping so fast. How much longer can the base's coal and oil reserves last? I just checked the warehouse. At the current rate of consumption, our remaining fuel won't even last 3 days. Everyone in the base will freeze to death. Captain Sue, this weather is demonic. The temperature is falling way too fast. The snow outside is almost blocking the doors. Since the supplies haven't arrived yet, protect the core personnel first. Protect the core personnel first. Tian Rue, Captain Sue, I'm here. Immediately move all the elderly and children in the base to the underground core shelter. Move all the remaining heating stoves over there. Prioritize their warmth. Teenagers, seal up any drafty doors and windows. Huddle together to maintain body heat. Boss Wang, is the order I requested ready? Yes, thickened quilts. Extreme cold weather gear. And high-calorie self-heating meals, all loaded. Send them to my warehouse immediately. Miss Ya, the bedding is easy to provide. But the safe stoves with vent pipes. You wanted. The quantity is too high. They aren't easy to find right now. Find a way, pay extra if you have to. They must be safe stoves with safety vent pipes. Additionally, rush an order of rubber hot water bottles to me. They must be in the warehouse before dark. Captain Sue, Sister Chin's supplies have arrived. Don't just stand there, teenagers, come help out. Distribute the quilts, thermal clothing, and hot water bottles to the elderly, and the children first. Lin Ao, you go distribute the food. Let everyone have something hot to eat. Listen closely, everyone. When using coal and heaters for warmth, you must run the exhaust pipes to the outside. Do not seal the doors and windows completely. You must leave a gap for ventilation. No one is allowed to be careless. If carbon monoxide poisoning occurs, not even the gods could save you. Did you hear me clearly? Understood, Captain Sue. We will definitely pay attention to ventilation. Captain Sue, the ground here can't be dug through. The permafrost is too thick, the machines can't dig it. It's not permafrost, we've gone down 10 meters. We hit something else in the excavation spot. I don't know how big it is. But the hardness of the outer shell broke our drill bits. It looks like there's a big guy hiding underground. Our Qingtian company's future positioning must be clear. I'm not doing any flashy capital speculation. We will focus on 2 lines. First, rural agricultural product supply chains. Helping farmers must be put into practice. Second is emergency rescue technology. Miss Ya is right. The current climate is all about the sinking market. Doing tangible business and rescue equipment is the most reliable path. All capital should be tilted toward these 2 lines. I don't aspire to be an all-encompassing business empire. As long as our technology can save lives during critical moments and help people solve practical problems, then this move in our strategy is right. Suyu, since both supplies and personnel have increased, the base's functional zones must be repartitioned. We can't live all mixed together like before. Cold weather insulation supplies will be unified under the newly built central warehouse. The water purification equipment area must be isolated and guarded by dedicated personnel. Additionally, the rest area must be quiet and carve out space to create a safe children's play area. We cannot let the children follow the adults every day in the ruins, living in fear and anxiety. Got it. Creating a safe play area for children is essential so they aren't constantly following the adults in fear and anxiety. Good. Zonal management will definitely improve survival efficiency. Old Joe, follow Miss Ya's instructions and draft a detailed layout map. Captain Sue, everything else is fine. But to build so many independent areas, that flat land behind the mountain must be leveled for the foundation. Captain Sue, Old Joe, we found something unusual while digging the foundation behind the mountain. What happened? Didn't you say you hit a metal structure earlier? We followed that metal edge deeper today. It's not frozen soil. This is definitely not just some ordinary metal plate. The thing buried here is unimaginably huge. The structure is way too complex. Captain Sue, look at this. This design and this craftsmanship. This isn't just an ordinary underground bunker shell. This is a heavy-duty exhaust valve. Captain Sue, the supplies Sister Xia sent were so timely. Everyone finally, safely survived this wave of cold. Xia Qing, the cold wave is over. But the base can't always rely on your unilateral contributions. We must find a way to become self-sufficient. I want to use the mechanical equipment we scavenged earlier to build a large-scale mechanized ceramic and building materials factory to let the survivors work for their survival, work for their living. That logic is sound. Not only will it make the base self-sufficient, but the things we produce will also create our own industrial chain loop. The things we produce can also form our own closed-loop industrial chain. You all go ahead and lay the foundation for the industrial park behind the mountain, according to the plan. Captain Sue, we've carefully inspected it. This is definitely not a normal metal plate. Looking at the structure and craftsmanship of this exhaust system, it looks like a high-level underground refuge from the old world. The exhaust system is still running, which means the structure underground is not only intact, it might even have backup power running. Sue, listen. If there's really such a large refuge down there, we can't just lay foundations randomly. If we damage the structural integrity below, it could easily lead to a major disaster. Xia Qing, the metal structure under the mountain has been confirmed. It's an underground refuge from the old era. And it might even still be functional inside. Captain, this is an underground fortress. Maybe it's still holding a lot of old world supplies. Let's find some tools and pry it open to see. Don't do anything reckless. Set aside your treasure hunting thoughts. Since it's a refuge facility, there might still be survivors from the old world trapped inside. Or it could be full of unknown dangers. Confirm whether there are any living people inside first. And don't destroy the structure rashly. Do as Xiaqing says. No forced entry. Li Ao, go get the microdetector. Feed it through the exhaust gap. Measure the air composition and radiation levels inside first. Measure the air composition and radiation levels inside first. Mark the exact location. And wait until the professional surveying equipment arrives. What a tough turtle shell. Looks like the people underneath are living quite comfortably. Need me to find a way to open it? No rush. Since they are underneath, we'll just build our facilities right on top of them. Architect, change the blueprints. Right above this exhaust vent. Build me a film studio in the style of ancient Long Kingdom. Plus a large-scale ceramic factory. Build it right on top of this, Miss Xia. The engineering volume for this foundation is too large, and the blueprints are already drawn. Finish on time. I'll give you an extra 10 cans of high-quality baby formula. As a reward. 10 cans of formula? No problem. I'll give it my all. This old bag of bones will even carve out the blueprints for you. My wife and kids can be saved. So hot. Why is he burning up like this? Mommy Qing Tian. Little Lucky has been running a high fever since last night. Dr. Lin, get over here now. Captain Su, Miss Xia. Miss Xia. There are no signs of zombie viral infection in his blood. But this definitely is not a sign. But this is definitely not just a common fever. All of his vital signs are skyrocketing exponentially. His current condition is very unstable, requiring strict isolation and observation. If he's not infected, why is he burning so badly? He's not sick. This is most likely autonomous evolution. Autonomous evolution? Yes. The vast majority of evolvers in this apocalypse mutated on the edge of life and death. But a rare few ordinary people with unique constitutions can trigger self-awakening in extreme environments. I was also self-awakened back then. Captain Su, if it is an awakening, the process might be accompanied by uncontrollable energy fluctuations. For the safety of the base, should we immediately move him to the underground isolation room? As a special case? No, he is a child first, and only then an ability user. Clear out a quiet room in the villa. Prepare cooling materials and nutrient solution, and we will guard him with all our might. Do not treat him like a monster. Understood? I'll go prepare right away. Mommy Qing Tian, it's so noisy underground. There's the sound of gears underground. Captain Su, the old equipment is preserved in perfect condition. With these machines, the water filter elements the base needs, and the insulation bricks for the winter are all secured. Darn, what kind of mutant dog is this? It looks so pathetic. Don't go head to head with them. Raise the shield and use the sonic repeller. Crisis averted. Xiaqing. The production equipment for the filter elements and insulation bricks is secured. Get ready to receive them. Wife, Captain Su asked me to give this to you. Said it's from the godlike patron, specifically entrusted to be left for you. Clean hygiene products. My goodness, it's been 3 years, I thought I'd never. Clean hygiene products. It's been 3 years. I thought I'd never get to use these again. Captain Su said. As long as you manage the factory well, we'll have stable supplies every month from now on. Husband, tell Captain Su and the patron for me. Even if I have to risk my life, I will definitely get the ceramic factory running well. The water filters and insulation bricks the base needs. I guarantee not a single one will be missing. Boss, you finally came. Director Liu is currently filming the lead scenes in the greenhouse. Did the film crew get their cold drinks? 100 servings of iced milk tea are being delivered now. Let's go and see how Water's acting skills have improved. Oh, isn't this the one that Tian you didn't want? Not even a dedicated trailer or assistant. And you want to act opposite our Jia Ji? Jia Ji, the conditions are simple, but that doesn't matter. I only care about acting my part well. Acting? You think this is child's play? In the scene coming up, you better know your place. And don't try to steal the spotlight from Jia Ji. And what if I don't? Who the hell are you to act so rowdy on our set? Security. Wait. Let go. Who do you think you? Security. Wait. Let go. Who do you think you are? Oh, my. Miss Ya, please show mercy. Are you blind? This is our biggest investor, Miss Ya Qing. The executive producer herself. Watch your mouth. If you dare to point fingers at my leading lady again, I'll have your male lead kicked off this production immediately. Yes. Miss Ya, I'm so sorry. I won't ever do it again. Zhang Nan, go get $1 million luxury trailer immediately. And hire 3 top-tier assistants to follow Nwana around the clock. Put the expenses on the company tab. Thank you. You are someone I've chosen to back. So I won't let anyone bully you. Just focus on your acting. Okay. I definitely won't let you down. This outfit is so hard to put on. It's stuck. Ouch. Xia Qing, what's wrong? You're all geared up. Are you under attack? What's going on? I didn't enter the space. How is that possible? What's going on? I didn't enter the space. Did the space upgrade? So voices can now transmit across dimensions? What's that noise on your end? Do you need me to come over for backup? Don't panic. I'm not in danger. I'm in the lab in reality. I'm trying on a high-spec protective suit. The zipper got stuck. It's suffocating. Sorry, I thought something happened to you. I'm fine. Why did the communication suddenly connect? The functional areas of the base are laid out, but we need a massive amount of specialized paint. I want to mark the roads, the safe zones, and the children's area with eye-catching color codes to facilitate management and emergency evacuations. Understood. Leave it to me. I'll go purchase the highest grade, non-toxic, eco-friendly paint immediately. Hey. Stop the truck. Who gave you permission to move this cargo? Miss Ya, we have a problem. This is a local group of unscrupulous middlemen who have been trying to monopolize our factory supply, buying low and selling high. Beauty, do you know the rules? I've cornered the market for paint in this district. You want to bypass me and source directly from the factory? Not a chance. I don't do business with thugs. Hello? Is this 110? There are people causing trouble at Senyu Paint Factory, illegally blocking our vehicles. Factory Manager Liu, get your legal team over here immediately. Take photos and gather evidence. The liquidated damages for every minute delayed today will be billed entirely to them. You think you can scare me by calling the police? You aren't leaving this gate today. Manager Liu, stand under the security cameras. Driver, lock the truck doors. Do not get out until the police arrive. Look closely at this signed and sealed procurement contract and the bank transfer record for the full payment. Legally, this batch of goods already belongs to our Qingtian technology. If you dare to continue obstructing us, that is officially public disturbance. and sabotage of production and business. What are you doing? Back off, all of you. Hands behind your heads. Miss Ya. We have verified the situation. This group is suspected of disturbing the peace and illegal interception. We will handle this according to the law. Your convoy is free to pass now. Miss Ya, thanks to your calm response today. If it were anyone else, they would have ended up in a physical brawl with these thugs. And then you wouldn't be able to explain yourself. That wouldn't solve the root problem. The law is the strongest card to play. Manager Liu, for future collaborations, we must strictly adhere to compliance procedures. We only earn money that is clean and honest. Everyone, look at the blueprints. This area here is the safe living zone. Paint it green. Paint the children's activity area in bright yellow. Mark all main roads and warning lines in red. Make sure you paint carefully. This is non-toxic paint specifically purchased by Ms. Xia. So it's harmless to our health. Captain Su, with these color markings. The zoning of our base is becoming much clearer. It's starting to look like a proper shelter city. Once the rules are established, the base will have lasting stability. Go notify everyone. We can hand out the self-heating hot pots to celebrate the successful completion of the base's infrastructure. Miss Xia, the paint is all in storage. And the handover with the MO family is complete. However, we had a few more construction material suppliers call, saying they wanted to supply us through private channels. And even hinted at giving us high kickbacks. Refuse them all. Tell them. All of our procurement must go through the official public bidding process. No backdoor dealings whatsoever. Old Liu, today's incident at the paint factory is a warning for me. Our Qingtian technology is growing. And as we handle more funds and supplies, more people will start eyeing our assets. Like the thugs blocking the gates today. Or competitors trying to sabotage us in the shadows. These things will definitely keep happening. The company's scale is increasing. So the old, lax management style. The company's scale is increasing. So the old, lax management style must be completely phased out. Director Li, Attorney Zhang, starting today. Every procurement project in this company must go through a strict approval process. Every flow of funds, every clause in every contract, must undergo double verification from both legal and finance, leaving no room for legal risks. Don't worry, Miss Ya. The standardized procurement contracts and compliance procedures are already drafted, ready to be implemented at any time. Old Liu, warehousing is the top priority. From now on, all incoming and outgoing goods must be tracked with real-time electronic and paper, dual storage records, ensuring the accounts are perfectly balanced. No problem. Miss Ya, the newly hired warehouse team started today. And the storage system will be fully online tomorrow. Look at this, wife, how professional our daughter's company is. This is a real, serious big enterprise. Not some small-time operation. Ching, since your company is so big, why don't you make your cousin a vice president? Family is more trustworthy. Also, niece, your uncle's construction material factory may have stopped production, but he can still provide you with some leftover bricks. Let's sign an exclusive supply contract. Keep the business within the family, right? Grandma, uncle, this is a formal enterprise, not a family workshop. The company has strict hiring and procurement policies. If cousin wants to work here, he can submit a resume to HR and through an interview. Strict hiring and procurement policies. If cousin wants to work here, he can submit a resume to HR, and if he passes the interview, he can start. As for the construction supplies, all suppliers must possess national quality inspection qualifications and participate in open bidding. Why are you being so cold to your own family? How could your uncle's factory have those qualifications? Can't you just pull a few strings? Contracts have their boundaries, and the law has its bottom line. Attorney Zhang, show my uncle the company's requirements for supplier qualifications. If you want to collaborate, meet the hard requirements. Otherwise, don't bother. Everyone, give it some effort. This building here is the children's activity area. Paint all exterior walls bright yellow. Mark these tents and roads here with green guidance lines. From now on, this is the dedicated medical and isolation area. Non-medical personnel, do not block the paths. For the 100-meter radius around the exhaust valve on the back hill, paint a line with bright red paint. Notify everyone. This is the highest level danger zone. No one is permitted to step over the red line. Little Lucky, why did you run over here all by yourself? Didn't they say this is a red danger zone? Captain Sue, it's breathing. Who is breathing? The Ark, it's breathing. Who is breathing? The sound inside the Ark is getting louder. There are so many heartbeats. And the sound of machines turning. It's like they're about to wake up. Captain Sue, underneath the exhaust valve is like this. There are many long pipes. And at the end, there's a huge door. It's drawn in great detail. This helped a lot. Dr. Lin, take the kid back to the safe zone. He absolutely cannot participate in the following reconnaissance mission. Understood, Captain Sue. Little Lucky, let's go. Since the situation with the brother is complex, we absolutely cannot launch a blind assault. I'll immediately prepare professional abyss scanners for you. High-strength silent ropes. And the latest air detection tools. Understood. Safety first. If anything seems wrong, retreat immediately. Captain Sue, the equipment from Sister Qing has arrived. This air detector even has night vision functions. These ropes look sturdy too. Everyone, gear up with your protective suits. Grab the ropes and the detectors. Remember, this mission is for reconnaissance. We're not here to fight a war. Nobody is allowed to fire without authorization. If you encounter danger or unknown devices, retreat immediately. Do you hear me? Retreat immediately. Do you hear me? Loud and clear. Captain Sue. The air quality index is normal. No toxic gases. And no radiation. Slow down. Stay vigilant. This door doesn't even have a crack. It's completely sealed shut. How are we supposed to get in? Warning, unauthorized personnel detected approaching. Automatic defense system activated. Get back. It's an automated defense system. We can't force our way in. Retreat. This defense system is too smart. Not even a fly could get in there. Captain Sue, there's just no way we can enter. Wait, these are footprints. And looking at the compressed dust marks. They were left very recently. The texture is very clear. These are definitely not infected bodies. This means that just before we came down, someone was active here. There are definitely survivors down here. Don't panic. Maintain a defensive formation. Prepare the high-intensity lights and sonic decoys. Captain Sue, how could they be like this? We clearly came with good intentions. Yet they want to kill us using the infected. They want to kill us using the infected. In the apocalypse, trust is the rarest commodity. They've locked themselves away for too long, treating all outsiders as enemies. No matter who you are, it's not going to be that easy to trick the Ark's door open. Suyu, what's the situation? I hear a lot of infected approaching. The people inside the Ark triggered a lure signal, attracting the surrounding horde of infected. We're on the defensive. We can't fight them head-on. Our goal is to establish cooperation, not to start a blood feud. Use the high-intensity lights and noise devices to lure the infected beasts away. Retreat for now. They refuse to communicate because of fear and greed. Then we'll change our approach. Suyu, leave behind that batch of prepared fresh food and purified water. We'll use our actions to show them that we are not raiders. Understood? Place the supplies we brought in a visible spot by the door. We are from Sunny Day Base. We're leaving these supplies behind. This is a token of our sincerity. In the apocalypse, only cooperation leads to survival. Hoarding resources only leads to destruction.